he tripping, dude. These joints fire.
Who said that?
Tapes was like, I don't know about these. These might suck. And Simple the entire time. I can't tell if these suck or not.
I think the light blue shoe is better.
Yeah, definitely. The light blue shoe is definitely better.
See, they're not that furry.
Oh, you know what? I actually like that this is like knit. Well, not knit, but like...
It's like canvas.
Yeah, whatever you'll call it. And not...
Yeah, this is a little different. I thought it was going to be...
It's not like the horsehair.
Yeah, I thought it was the horsehair, like the sixes. I didn't know it was like
felt
carpet.
Yeah.
Like, this is like a 70s couch.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and edge these up. I'm going to trim these joints up. I don't know if these on camera or not.
This is suede. I didn't realize this was suede too.
Dang, look at that.
You can customize these and make these look fire.
And the what?
Just paint this all red and paint that one all blue.
These joints fire, dude. My cat's tripping.
They are fire, but I don't like those spots.
Which one?
The swoosh sucks too. But that's
swoosh is a little whack. What spots you don't like?
I don't like the spots on the because this is suede, man. This is like a premium shoe.
Yeah, this is.
That's why they're 150.
This is high quality.
Or 140. What are they?
Sucks too.
Are you copping, George, or not?
If Foot Locker still has them, I can use my code, or if they ever go on sale.
Look at
what you call it all restocked today.
What? Yeah, these all restocked today.
Yeah.
Foot Action.
Foot Action. There you go.
Can you use codes there?
No, you can't use anything online, which doesn't make any sense. Like if you let me use my rewards in store and I use the reward code online, it should know that it's a reward code.
These look like an Andy Green shoe.
What's
like,
that?
I don't know, like something you wear. Like you always wear runners.
Fire with that jersey. Look,
you always wear runners.
Look at that. Blue matches
look at the blue one. Let me see this one because
orange.
Oh, they both got that. See, I don't like this. That cracked.
Yeah.
I hate that material.
Yeah,
it reminds me of like
you don't even care though.
Old New York.
No, that's like that
only a little
Shower
bit
Dark Boy 3.0 material right there.
That's what it looks like. Those suck.
You should have got 2 pairs and mismatched them, and then you could have had 2 of these and 2 of
Yeah, so it would have had 2 on the wrong foot. See, some area.
I heard they got pairs are different.
No, they don't. Dude, you can't even edge this up or trim this up. It's like matted.
This one sucks compared to that one. That one's better.
See, it's like tennis ball fur.
Yeah, but it's a little rougher. It's like wet dog, like wet tennis ball fur. And then they got no extra pair of laces?
About this?
Nah.
Oh, that's whack. Huh? No, this right here. This is, I thought it was supposed to be like basketball material. It's like nothing.
Well, see, it's supposed to be about the planets, so I don't know what. Like,
I
that's
gotta read
obviously
on
like
this.
the galaxy, like just blank space, but I don't know what all this water.
I mean,
that's
is
the
he
sun or
like?
something?
Did he major in like astrophysics when he was at Kentucky? I know he was only there for a year, but he got all that stuff on the insole. Huh?
Yeah.
The theory of relativity.
Yeah. See, see this part. That's like what his hair is made out of.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch.
Well, if that's the case, you should take this off and put it on KD's head, no? Because it's way better than
This
his
was
hair, no?
Simple said it was KD's hair.
Oh, it's way better than KD's.
No,
Yeah, this is better
there's too
than
much
KD's hair.
material.
This
there.
is way too smooth for KD hair, though.
And by the way, did you see Iguodala on the interview the other night?
Oh yeah,
his
his
hair
is pretty
looks
bad.
like LeBron
bro.
now.
It's pretty
look.
bad.
when
Might look worse
they
than
were filming
LeBron.
like
Above
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Bro,
But you know what's
now,
funny?
he's an old man,
Yeah.
so I get it. But
I never even heard anody ever talk about his hair, but you
Iguodala's
noticed
only
it.
like 2 years younger than me. I think he graduated from high school in '99.
Yeah, he's
because he keeps it pretty like short.
Yeah, it's
usually.
not. Yeah, it's always short, but like
You started recording already? You
Yeah.
might as well keep this in.
I am. I'm not taking it out. Like no, yeah, yeah, I like them. I mean, they're not like the most fire thing I've ever seen in my life, but
They're not better than crepes, but these are dope.
oh yeah, they're definitely not better than crepes. Like crepes are fire. Air Max ones must just be heavy. These are heavy.
I mean,
Like
they're not heavier than crepes, but
no, crepes weigh about 12 pounds. So.
which makes no sense because an actual crepe food is the lightest food on
Yeah.
the planet. So,
All right. Oh man. All right, y'all ready to do this? Ready for the podcast? You guys ready to pod? No?
Yeah.
I need some excitement.
I mean, we already been excited through that conversation, so
Let's get excited, guys. Let's pod.
Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Yo, see this podcast episode. You know, I've listened to the last few episodes. I haven't said what episode it is in probably about 5-6 weeks. But this is episode 160.
Are we doing jersey numbers?
Who wore jersey number 60?
Some NASCAR dude.
We haven't done that in years.
We haven't done. Okay, it's been years, but we haven't wore. I know it's a lineman somewhere. It might be like Mike Golick or somebody wore 60. They're like 58. I don't know what Mike.
Obviously, a lot of football people wore 60.
I can't think of
Graham.
one.
Nope.
Otto Graham.
That's right.
Otto Graham wore. No, I had. I'd have
Jim
Otto.
Otto. Maybe that's who I was thinking
Did
about.
I have Otto Graham jersey, long sleeve? Who do you play for? Browns. Otto
I
Graham.
was thinking of Jim Otto.
Oh, how you not know? You're the Jersey
Played for
king.
the Raiders.
More basketball.
More basketball.
That's before my time.
Episode 160. Appreciate everybody who listens on iTunes, Spotify. Appreciate all the viewers on YouTube. We appreciate everybody who likes, shares, subscribe. Appreciate everybody who reviews. If you like this podcast, please review it on wherever you listen to. Appreciate Andy being in the building today. Came by and brought my swipers. A lot of people been hating on them.
Out here losing to Jamaica.
A lot of people been hating on them.
Usain Bolt must have played.
A lot of people hating on them. First of all, I mean, Jamaica, it ain't like they lost to like, Jamaica.
Jamaica's not any good.
They're not any good. They're
Neither
not
are
any
we,
good.
though.
Especially in the United States of America. It's not like they went to Jamaica and got washed. They got washed here on this soil.
So U.S. soccer's been a little rocky. Like, it's a little shaky.
Well,
Like,
the program in general is they hired a coach who had with a career losing record in MLS, so you get what you deserve.
I mean, sometimes you interview well. Huh?
Yes.
That's a fact.
Continually.
You know how many teams hire bad coaches because they got a
for
feeling?
like a coder, though. We find we're
Yeah.
hiring a little bit higher than that.
Okay, every single NFL team hires a bad coach every single time, and you'd be like, "What they hire?" I mean, look at the Sun Devils. We got Herm Edwards, and we got.
At least he won and made the playoffs in the NFL. I don't think
Okay.
Berhalter ever did anything in MLS. It was terrible.
Right.
There's coaches out there that continually get
They didn't want to pay nobody. That's the problem.
Yeah, of course not. But I don't know. Who do we get as the assistant coach? ASU. No, we got Herm Edwards
Marvin
and
Lewis.
Marvin Lewis. We got two losers.
He's a loser, but he went to the playoffs almost every year. He just lost every
He
game.
just
in the
lost every
playoffs.
single game.
He went to the playoffs with Andy Dalton, too.
Dude, that's amazing to go to the playoffs as much as he did and never win a game.
That's because all his players start acting wild when they're in the playoffs.
That's crazy. The Raiders got Burfitt now. Raiders got Burfitt.
They 5 of the Raiders opening day. I saw this yesterday. 5 of their opening day starters from last season are not even in the NFL.
Not in NFL law.
They either retired or no team has signed them.
That's
5
trash.
of their defensive starters from last year. So that tells you where the defense was last year.
Pickups, anything, or weekends, everything all right? Everything good? Can I get some energy from somebody?
Man, you better chill out.
What's up,
You
fam?
act like everybody in here just droopy dog. Like,
You go both staring at me? You could be hype. You see that scrap?
No,
Did you drive by it?
no. I told you I got to go run an errand.
Yeah, but did you drive down 7th Avenue?
No.
Oh, okay. You should've saw it.
Is that why there was traffic? Maybe that's why.
That's
there was
what I
traffic.
told you. I was driving down 7th. I'm like, oh, maybe it's traffic because I
For
left
some
earlier
reason,
than
I was
George.
thinking you said 7th Street.
No, is your mic working?
I don't know. I don't
can
have
hear
headphones on.
Can you hear? Oh, okay.
You better tell me because I can't. Oh yeah, that's good. 'Cause
Okay.
I can't hear anything.
Somebody scrapping the streets.
Well, no, this lady like when like cars coming out the side, and she had her SUV and she just swiped the front of his car, jumped out wearing bright neon Volt shirt, heated ball dude.
Nike, you know?
I mean, he yelling at her. I'm talking yelling, and this dude in the Dodge Ram pulls up like on some like, yo, let me yelling at a lady. You need to chill out. You need to rock, like on some stuff, and she's just sitting there like this. And he was like, "Why don't you come do something about it?" Like everybody was listening, like because we weren't moving at all. And he was like, "Come do something about it. Come do something about it. Come do something about it." Pulled the Dodge Ram around in front of their SUV, got the car, and one of them like scuffles where like they're so big that they can't do but tussle. Like they were just like grabbing, like mad grabbing.
Just two blocker linemen.
What do you mean, like fat or buff?
No, like construction men. Like they were like both at least a good 6'4", 6'5", and they were both bald head, and they both looked like they had just worked with their hands all day.
It's an offensive, defensive lineman.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, it looked like nothing but a
You
grappling.
chill out.
They were grappling like
holding?
crazy, and a lady was on a scooter going, "Stop it! Stop
There's
it!"
always somebody.
I
screaming like
love. Let me tell you something. I hate hearing a woman scream when someone's fighting when you're watching video, but in person, it always kills me. Dude. It's funny. Bro. They're like, no! Or like a girlfriend, be trying to stop her like boyfriend, someone fighting, they be like, "Grace, stop it!" And be barefoot at the club. That's always funny. No, everything else is good. Anybody else? Nothing new. Nothing.
Just working on the house, dealing with bullshit contractors.
He got the newest life. You need to ask him.
Which one with the house?
I'm getting my pool done.
Oh, dang. Lux.
So they started this project in
Well,
January.
talking about other people being rich.
Their deadline was Monday, and we're still working.
For just the pool?
Yep.
Oh.
So they took 6 months to do the work, which it only takes like 2 weeks.
You building a pool or like they just
There was only a
redoing-
hole in the ground.
Oh. It was a
I mean,
sinkhole.
they just had to resurface it and stuff. But so Friday they did the cement, and I come home, throw the junk mail in the recycle. Look, empty beer cans, 30 rack. Go in the backyard. There's cans everywhere.
That's Arizona.
The concrete is completely cracked. They did not do it right. So I'm sending pictures to the guy that contracted them and stuff, and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this." Da, da, da. So they got fired.
Did you get a discount?
Nope, they just redo it. So today, my wife texted me when I was at work before she left and was like, "There's a truck in our backyard. Did you give him the gate key?" And because there's like to the alley,
Yeah.
there's a chain and lock. I was like, "No." It's like, "Well, how's a truck in our backyard and the gate open?" Come home, they cut the lock to get the truck.
Oh,
into
no,
the-
they tripping.
So I already sent an email off.
That's
this
against the
afternoon.
law. That's not even like you can't cut somebody lock gate and go in their backyard.
Because they have access to the side gate, because I give them that access.
Cutting a backyard chain gate is wild.
So
That's why I mess
I
with
thought you said
contractors.
chain gang at first.
I'm about to get a discount here pretty soon.
Oh no, I'd be demanding one
Yep.
by now.
So that's what's going on in my life right now.
My life right now. Anybody got any pickups? Anything? Pickups.
I got some over the last couple of weeks. I've been buying a ton of shit.
Dude, your wife is gonna kill you.
She doesn't listen to this, so it's okay.
She don't even listen when you gone it.
No.
Dang, she didn't want to hear her husband. She want to hear how he did.
Yeah. But I got the Swipers.
Swipe
Pair for myself and pair for Greg.
These
I
are
got
fire.
the Yeezy Glows 2 weeks back.
Dang, you keeping?
I don't know
Do you
yet.
like them?
I do like them.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And actually, I showed the wife, and she said, "You should keep these. They're tight."
Oh,
and she
okay.
doesn't say that for shoes usually. And then I got
you gotta
the-
keep them there. Once the
yeah.
wife give the okay, you keep those.
Yeah. She's like, "You have to wear them in the club, so I know you are where you are." I was like, "I am not wearing these in the club. That'd be dirty as
You
fuck."
even go to the club?
Nah, not really. And then I got the Sakai Blazers, the white and blue.
Oh, you actually
black
got 'em?
ones. Yep.
Did you send that? You sent that?
I posted on
Oh.
Instagram.
Dang. Oh, that's right. You said
Yeah.
you was interacting with the app. So you got those and you're
Yep.
keeping them.
I like them, but I don't know. See, I don't know what kind of sneakerhead I am anymore. Because, like, I be buying stuff and then I don't wear it because I think you see these prices go up to like $1,000 and then
Right.
I feel bad about wearing something.
Yeah.
So, like those Travis Scotts, like, are selling for that much, but it's like you sell a pair at 500 and then you feel stupid. So,
Yeah, I know.
And same with like Yeezys. You don't know what.
You in camera?
Oh, yeah. I'm still here.
I to make sure.
So I just buy a bunch of.
As long as the mic
Yeah.
don't move.
Oh,
So I just buy a bunch of stuff and
you.
then hold on to it.
I know. That's what I've been doing.
But I am going to wear those.
Oh yeah,
sure.
no. I thought
Those
you were gonna
are-
wear these today. George, you cop anything?
I copped a bunch of stuff just to resell. I told you off that European sale.
Dang, did anybody get Pirate Black Yeezys today? This morning,
When did those drop?
4 a.m.
3 a.m. No,
I'm up at 3 a.m.
yeah, if you awake from the previous night.
No, I wake up at 3 a.m. and go to work. What are you talking about? I didn't even know there was notification. I don't check my phone when I wake up in the morning. I make it like an appointment to not check my phone in the morning like that.
So those are reflectives, right?
Yeah, I'm heated. I didn't try, man. I didn't get a notification or email or nothing from Yeezy Supply.
I didn't either.
What'd you cop, George?
Oh, a bunch of junk to resell.
What'd you buy?
All stuff for like that sells for like $160 for like $80.
Off that like weird site?
Haven't. It's not a weird site. It's just a German sneaker shop, just like
Yeah, but
American
what's it called?
a few.
I thought you bought off that other one that had like Luciano or something. Like, so there was another site that had like some crazy expensive stuff on. Remember that one we were looking at when we were at lunch, and it had ridiculously expensive stuff on
Come
it.
on, end.
No,
What are you talking about?
I forgot what it was. Anyways, they had a sale too.
It was like pairs of like have a Nike Day Air Max 97 for like $84 shipped, and they sell for like $160. So just stuff to resell.
They selling for that on StockX,
Either site, both.
and that was it.
Dang, George reselling to go to
You
Cleveland.
didn't buy nothing on your site? I mean, nothing in your size?
I was gonna go pick those up. They were holding for me at Mills, but he was like, "I'm only gonna hold them for you for an hour." I was like,
So why you didn't go old school, hop in the 350 and zoom up there? Huh? You remember that? When somebody put something on hold for you, zooming across town. Huh? Used to be getting from my house in Goodyear to like Nike Scottsdale in like 25 minutes
yeah,
to
they're
zoom
holding
in.
something you're making $200 on.
I mean, we was zooming from work to go get camouflage foam posits, and we made a lot of money on camouflage foam posits. So.
But I remember like people would be posting an $8 Hey, outlets, they got these.
Oh yeah,
People
cabs
be
was zooming.
How many pairs, fam?
You would always ask like, "Yo, can you give me a pair?" Nobody. Oh, I already left.
Already,
Cabs
exactly.
never already left.
They
no.
post after they leave.
I've said that a few times. Like I was right there. They were like, "Fam, I'm ready to whip." And I was like, you'd be like, "Yo, new pickup," and they'd be like, "Fam, they got 12." Fam, already in the whip. Nah, I'll be right there at the register. You ain't trying to go back and do all that. Huh? I'm like, man, you know, I paid for that one pair of racers from Jolene Gonzalez maybe almost 3 years ago, and I still haven't picked them up yet. And he lives about 18 minutes from my house. Maybe closer than that. He lives in Avondale.
I mean, he probably be sold them by now.
He told me he still got them. He said he was gonna bring him here the next time he came here, but he never came back. So Jolene Gonzalez was on episode
So
like
12.
21. Like, we're on 160. And then the homeboy, shout out to Eric, he bought my Jordan 5s, and he lives in Texas. And then he came down for Memorial Day to pick him up, to be with his family, pick him up, and he was like, oops, I forgot. And went back to Texas. So he said, I'll be back later. I was like, all right, but he already paid for him. So shout out to him. Them joints just sitting in the house. So I got to keep them pristine, though.
Got barter system, no? Just trading stuff and don't even get the product.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
It's not like Johnny
honesty.
can wear them because he's like probably like a size 13.
Yeah, and he got them at the outlet. So they're the pink racers, the berry, and them joints like I paid like $65 from them 3 years ago.
So
You can probably resell those.
$300
Now.
Hey, I wonder how much they go for now.
Better check.
He might now when he said it, he gonna listen and be like, "Oh, I sold him. B.
Sold.
I sold. I got your $65 though." What comes out this week? Anything? Oh, well, I actually wrote them down. Devin Booker Air Force Ones. George, you copping?
Nope. Don't even know what they look like.
The blue ones.
I'm copping.
They're part of the like swipe Jason Tatum Devin Booker pack.
No idea. I thought you were talking about off-whites.
I don't think they're that bad. Them blue off whites are fire.
Fire is a strong word.
Stop it,
but
they're fire.
They're above average.
Above average. Them joints
I
are
don't wear
fire.
Air Force
Though.
Ones. You already know that.
No, of course. Neither do I. Neither does he.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He said he's never owned a pair.
With that jersey, though.
He's buying Devin Booker's. He said Devin Booker's his favorite player of all time. They kind of look like linen, like a seersucker.
And then there are no sock shoes, so you don't have to wear them.
Maybe I've never seen those.
You copping now? You saw them?
Hey, they're already going for above retail.
They going way above, well, $50 above retail.
Why aren't those going for above retail? You might as well just
because these are only 100. Those were 140.
Yeah, they're 100 and they're already above retail.
like $40 difference. So
150 on StockX right now.
Bro, you buying stuff from Germany?
Yeah,
to
you
resell?
get stuff shipped across the country to resell.
they had a note on FedEx that was like, "This package cleared." I was like, I've never seen that before.
Clear customs.
It didn't even say customs. It was like cleared security or something, or cleared. I was like, bro, you know how many times I've ordered from England and never had that? Maybe it was the first time I'm ordering
Fam,
from Germany.
Germany
I
is
guess.
like-
I don't know.
Different animal.
We've ordered from AFU before, haven't we?
I
have
did.
before.
I ordered something for Hannah, but maybe it was from A-Like. It was one
Oh,
of
it might have been. It was somebody with an A. Yeah, it was one of them.
Yeah, well, you couldn't even find A-Loft or whatever that's. What's that store?
AFU, right? No.
Loft
New
isn't
York.
that-
What's that store?
What's it called?
Yeah,
No, I
it's-
found it. All right.
You
I'm
find
standing
it.
in front of it. I'm like, what's
You
up with
should've
this?
rang the bell.
It's midday. What's it called? AFU, right?
No,
What is it?
A-Life.
Oh, A-Life. I'm standing in front of it. I'm like, what is this? So you know how many subways I took?
George sitting there,
Subway.
hey, lost.
Bruh, I took subways. I got off. I mean, I put in work to get there. Like, I'm in a neighborhood, and I'm just like, well, why is the gate pulled? I can see. And then it's a apartments or lofts above it, and this dude came down. I said, hey, man, what's up with this? He said, yo, they had a business. He was like, yo, they be hanging out and stuff and chilling and kicking it. He's like, man, that's crazy. They had a business. I'm like, yo, that joint went out of business. Huh? And that was it. But it wasn't out of business. They just weren't open. What? I was trying to go get some collaborations.
Disappointment.
Yeezy 350 Blacks coming out. I think, well, not non-reflective,
Reflectives
right?
first, and then the regular one.
Are reflectives? I thought reflectives were only Yeezy supply.
Nah, they came out of like 5 or 6 boutiques today.
Kith
Everything
and
was
all
today,
that.
first come, first serve, or like in-store raffle. But Sakai told me that Adidas gave them they made them sign some kind of non-disclosure or something that said you can't put the information out until after 7 a.m. today. Something like that.
Oh.
So that's why people knew, because obviously people talk, but it wasn't general information that they were coming out.
You copy
didn't
those
know, obviously,
to
so.
keep? You right.
From where?
Adidas anywhere. You gonna try to cop?
They're not selling reflectives no more. They are.
No, I mean any of the black ones. The black.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to get one off Foot Locker, but I might have to drive 2 hours for it.
Are you gonna keep it?
No,
Oh, you don't like those?
I don't like any of the ones that have the missing stitching.
I don't
They
think it's that
suck.
bad.
They suck.
You like them?
Yeah, I like those.
If I can make $200 or something off of them, which that's what the prices are at about right now, then I'll probably make the 2 hour drive. But if not, if the prices go down to like what the pink ones are at now,
Why you gotta make a 2 hour drive?
the entire area of Cleveland is not getting them. Well, I don't know why Columbus is getting them, and Cleveland's not getting them.
Columbus
Makes no
is
sense.
farther than 2 hours.
Nah, from where we're staying is 2 hours. I look at the map.
You must be right
It's
on
like
the
an hour
edge.
50. It's like an hour and 58 minutes.
Right on the edge of Cleveland.
Something like that.
Yo, forget that.
We're staying in Independence, which is like probably 7 miles from south of downtown, something like that. Maybe a little bit closer, maybe a little bit.
They can be getting married and say anyone hold their
The majorities are coming out on Friday, which is weird.
Oh, what's
speak now, forever hold your peace. George walking in with Yeezys late.
Oh yeah, George would do that too. Are you in the wedding?
They come out on Friday. Nah.
What else comes out? Oh, Vantas 700s. Those ain't too bad. I actually like
They already
those.
came out, I thought.
Yeah, they came out, but they were stocked this morning. Like they already came out.
suck.
React.
They suck like full price suck.
React-
None of them 700s are worth $320 or $300 or whatever.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not worth that much. But I don't think they suck though.
I'm saying they suck in terms of that price. If they were like 180,
Those
something
gray
that,
ones that got the like little pink in the thing, those are kind of tight.
Inertia.
Oh, okay, that's what those called. Them joints are tight. React ISPAs. Is that what they're supposed to be called?
Yeah,
Those all came out today, I think, or at least in Europe.
Oh, okay.
Or somewhere released some place in Europe.
See, I had the one. Andy Green got the ones on the day, and I had them.
Dang, he's lit.
Them joints look good right there, though. But when I had them, I tried them on with jeans. They look crazy. I'm at the.
I didn't know they tied on the side like that. You probably can't even hear me talking, but that's all right.
I knew they tied on the side. That was the one point I liked about
You
them.
didn't know that.
You didn't even tie him.
I had them. What are you talking about? I did wish I had the brown ones. What are you talking about? You saw the brown ones in San Francisco.
Yep.
And you didn't know they tied on the side?
They must not have been tied. The laces probably were like in the shoe.
That's how they came. Yeah.
Undercover Daybreaks.
Suck.
They do suck.
Don't buy them either because
Don't listen to Jay.
The numbers are.
Well, what did Jay say? Jay said they're fire?
The
Yeah,
numbers
on
on
the
those
last episode.
are
Oh, yeah, that's
super
right.
high, so people think they're gonna resell. There's
I mean,
a million pairs of them.
I wonder how much they
Buy
cost. Like what price retail is on them.
160.
Oh,
They came
yeah,
out
no.
today. Feature. They might still be on the website.
Oh yeah, no, them suck. People might try to look at those as like waffle constellation prizes, but nah. I mean, Sakai.
That's exactly how people are looking at them. But
Them
they're not
joints.
He told me that Sakai told me the numbers are so high that like.
They look like sharks on the back. I don't like them joints. Be True pack.
Silver pack comes out.
Oh, Reflections pack.
Sucks.
Any of them? Do you even buy joints at all anymore? You don't buy
Yeah.
joints. Oh, you do? Okay. Yo, that Reflection pack. You know, I honestly think Jordan Brand is deliberately trying to make the Jordan 6 awful. I feel like the Jordan 6 is always included in some type of experimental. Like every single time. If you think about all the Jordan 6s that's come out, like, and I'm a Jordan 6 fan. Like that to me is the greatest Jordan sneaker of all time. To me, but that joint is whack. I don't think I like Jordan 6s anymore.
What was the last good one that came out?
The last good in black infrareds this year. That was the last.
That was trash.
Yeah, and that was
Put together.
bad quality. Like
Yeah.
Jordan 6s can only come out in OG colorways. There's never. I can't think of one other colorway.
I mean, let's be honest.
Just
Any
black and
gold ones.
Yeah.
Jordan coming out in this reflective thing would suck. Let's
Yeah.
just be honest.
Yeah, but
Jordan 1 would suck. With the,
It did suck. Basically, it came out. It was the Kawhi shoe, and it sells for $1,000
it
for
wasn't
some reason.
reflective.
But it sucks.
I mean, it was
It's
silver.
a mirror.
Yeah, this is like B grade Kawhi material.
Bruh, the Jordan 6 has come out in all green Gatorade, like champagne,
Cigar.
like patent leather green, cigar brown, the hairy pony social studies. They've come out in like comic book slam dunk. Like they've come out all infrared color. I don't think there's even an Air Max 90 infrared in all infrared, but there's a Jordan 6 in all infrared color. Like so the Jordan 6 might be slowly becoming one of the wackest Jordans of all time, dude. And that's no joke.
Well, like you guys were saying last time, you said Jordan 4 had the worst colorways. It might be Jordan 6.
I think it might be Jordan 6. And I wanted to go back on that because Jordan 4s, I looked at this thing Jay sent, and it was all these Jordan 4s. I take that back. Jordan 4s, George is right. Jordan 4s don't have the worst colorways. Jordan 6 might have the worst colorways. And Jordan 3 might have worse colorways than Jordan 4.
Told you.
Maybe. All right. But Jordan 4 is at least third or fourth. It's close. It's close.
You must be counting like all the pinnacles and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course. I'm counting all that. What you counting? Black cements and white cements, that's it? And military 4s? You counting the three OGs.
If you counting that many, then it's not even a fair fight because it's more of those than it is of like a 14 or 13, for example.
You're right. But... So. I wouldn't even put up a Jordan 4 against
Matter
a 14.
Matter of fact, if you count Dornbecker stuff, some of them other ones are just shoot to the top, tacky, though. 8.
Well, Jordan 13 to me is 13. That Jordan 13 DB might be the ugliest of all time.
It is.
It's the ugliest sneaker.
You know,
I
found that at the Nike outlet one time for like $100.
Did you buy it?
I did buy it.
Okay.
I sold it for like $300.
Oh, I was like, you found it and just walked out?
Nope.
I seen a video today on YouTube of some dude who just goes to the outlets on like sale days and cop stuff. He copped 35 shoes. And I mean, the majority of it was junk, but 15 of the pairs were those PSG Jordan 1s for like $70. And they resell for like $140.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, even if he makes $50 on every pair?
That's what I was texting you the other day. Like, I got those Chicago 1s for $47.
Everybody is now texting me how they got Chicago 1 lows for so cheap.
I think I got them for like $90.
And there was size runs.
I'm sick of hearing that. You know how many people that message me like, fam, I got those two $55. Fam, I got those for $37. I'm like, bruh, I must have been the only person that passed on them.
And I got Royalty 4s for $90, and they're selling for $200 right now.
Oh, where'd you get those at?
The outlet.
Oh, really? I've never found a good pair of sneakers at the outlet.
They
got
size
y'all
runs.
size. They don't got my size. So.
They had size runs when I got them.
He almost wears a 12.
What? At which outlet? Not in Arizona?
Aspen. Yeah, Anthem.
Oh, see, I don't go to Anthem. But Anthem might be worse than Arizona Mills.
That's where I got all that stuff.
It's not worse than Mills. It's just too far.
Where I live now, it's closer than the Tanger one at Westgate.
Yeah,
the one at Westgate might be the worst outlet of all time.
The best outlet is, at least the one I've been to, is in Cabazon. And Cabazon had actual fire last time.
Was that Palm Springs?
Close to Palm.
In that between there?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that one's kind of whack too.
It's big though. That one's.
It's big, but it's whack. I think San Diego one better than all of them.
Probably never been there. So.
I think that one might be the best, but it doesn't matter. I've never found anything worth buying at an outlet ever. I've never bought a pair of sneakers for myself at the outlet.
You got to look behind the counter. That's where the returns. They just keep them there.
Yeah, I look behind the counter now. It's full of couture Jordan 1s or whatever them joints called. Defiant 1s, couture 1s. He got them. You take them back.
Yep.
Defiant 1s are the...
With that red stripe?
Couture.
Defiants are the...
What's the red stripe?
Couture.
Those suck.
Defiants are the ones that just came out in New York to whatever that we got. Those LA to New York or whatever. Or what is it?
Oh, the Paris to New York. Oh, okay. I got a pair of those at the house too.
Yeah, they suck.
Anybody need them?
Yeah, all right. They suck though.
They only look good when everybody wiping the stuff off. Who knows how to do it well? Them Chicago and LA ones, though, them just a fire.
That's a stretch.
I seen somebody make palm trees. They wiped the stuff on a palm tree. That joint was fire. The animated swoosh. Bro, you are a hater, dude.
Yeah, you're right, because it looked corny, I'm sure.
Shout out to Mad Watcher. I seen him, he posted a video of himself trying to do that. Too much work, dude. He had Q-tips, cotton balls, nail polish remover. Way too much work, dude. I thought you could just wipe it with, water and good elbow grease. All you got to do is get a magic eraser from that ball man, Mr. Clean, and I'm sure you can get that stuff off, right?
All you got to do is put them on, get a skateboard, go outside.
Ain't doing all that. Too old for that, dude. Break your neck.
Get a little sandpaper, scuff it up.
Yeah, but don't it scratch it? Why's everybody using the sandpaper? I say by using sandpaper, don't you scratch the leather if you do that?
Probably.
Oh, that's whack.
What you think is on a skateboard, huh?
Bruh.
That's true.
I didn't own...
Grip tape is...
I've never even held any of these pairs that you wipe the colors off. I haven't opened this.
Yeah, I thought you had Statue of Liberties.
No, you did. I've never owned them. I've never owned Statue of Liberties. And the pair you had, you didn't want to ever wipe them off or nothing.
I wore them twice.
Yeah, so you sold them already, right?
Yeah.
How much you sold for? $350?
No, not that much.
$250Z.
Held on to them too long. $225 or $250 or something like that.
Be True Pack. Anybody copying anything?
720s are dope, but I'm not paying that price for them.
720s are fire.
I might cop them for like 75 or 69.97. Pause.
All right. Well, you ain't found them that cheap. Right. You should have said
saying.
69.97. I'm
definitely copping those if they still got those in the store.
Well, then I might as well ask that. Y'all would be willing to wear any of the Be True stuff, right?
Oh yeah, what would I care for?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's just a simple question.
I mean, I'm not gonna go march in the parade, but I'll stand on the side and support. Like, yo, get it,
Get it? Yeah. What they doing? What somebody doing for you to yell, get it?
You use your
Join their
imagination.
That
lives.
was the question I had. Are men too scared to buy that?
I'm just
No?
not paying for it.
No, just the.
I don't even
for
want to pay full price for those.
The models are like
I think the models are actually kind of better.
the Air, was it the 90?
Nah,
like that
all
one's,
the models suck except 720.
Wait, the 90? Oh, the 90 sucks.
yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm saying. That's the ones I would gravitate towards in a normal silhouette.
They
So
all
those
suck
are
except
whack.
720s.
Yeah.
That version's whack, so I wouldn't get them.
What's the other model? It's a waffle, right?
Yeah, it
That joint's tight, huh?
You smoke.
No, what's wrong with the waffle? What is wrong with a waffle?
If it's not Belgian, I don't want it. No.
All right, of course not. Yeah, it's not Eggo. Bruh, them joints are the best ones to me. I think that the 720s look the best, like how they blended it. It looks gradiated very well.
Don't try to explain it, man. They suck.
I might, only because I'm taking back hair on Prestons, because those were the worst sneakers ever built. Bro. Somebody had posted
I
social
would
media and said that
definitely
every
support-
single human took back Preston. They said there's nobody who owns a pair.
Even Aaron Preston took his
Bro,
pick.
them joints are the absolute.
Who is it, by the way? Is that a company or is it a person?
Oh, I don't know. It's a mystery still. He's
a mystery.
he's in hiding now
His
just
name's
made it up.
Preston.
because them joints are
I seen somebody
whack.
online today talking about who is Tom Sachs. Like, how you don't know who Tom Sachs is?
Wait, is there a waffle?
I don't know who Tom Sachs is.
Is there
I
a-
know who he is. I don't know what he looks like.
He's an artist.
Is there a waffle?
Oh, what is this?
It's a tailwind.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is.
Tailwind.
Yeah, but I think it's a Tailwind waffle or something. It
Tailwind
looks very
79.
Tailwind waffle.
I mean, it's old enough that
Is
it's
that
a waffle.
see-through too?
79.
Yeah, see through too.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, man. They're like they old. They reacts with spirit. No, they.
I don't even like Reacts.
Are you right? No, I like Reacts. I just said React 87s are way overrated for the price that they are.
Fear of God Stormtrooper boots come out too.
Oh, them joints are fire.
Man, if you don't stop, man, we'll kick you off the
What is
podcast.
wrong with y'all? Them green and orange, them suck. Man.
Would you wear those?
What's the difference?
These are like a neutral color. You could wear them. And actually, I don't think the green and orange ones really suck, but they suck worse than the OG colorway.
These are like construction cones.
What is wrong with you?
I mean,
That shoe is taller than you are. Though. Like, what are you talking about?
I didn't say I'm wearing them or buying them. I just think they're okay. If
People
you
see that's how I get people out here buying this crap, and then they won't even buy foam posits.
Those joints are $350, though.
they won't even buy these. you talking about phone posits.
I
Bruh.
need someone to customize me a pair that both shoes is this shoe right here.
Bruh, if
Look,
you.
that is higher than a Air Force One.
Them
Oh,
High.
it's way higher than Air Force
joints-
One.
That's an Air Force One high too.
Them joints right there for Jesus and Mero.
These are fire.
toe box
The
is
fact
for
that you're
these
even
are
joking
fire.
about having one of these custom, out of all these years of sneakers, this is the one. This the one you like. Yo, do me a favor.
I need two left shoes. I need two of those.
You know somebody did
It
it.
looks way better than the other
It
one.
do look way better than it. It does, but it don't matter. I
One
hate
shoe on my list
Dude,
is very similar.
look at
Like it's instead of two different shoes. It's two.
Are you
different
adding this
shoes,
in
but
your
one
top
is
10?
better.
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
We're doing top 10 sneakers of 2019 so far to us.
Part of it is because the top 10's lackluster, but the shoe that it replaced in the top
Well,
10.
hold on.
should be honorable mention anyways.
Andy Green texted me and said that 2019 might be the best sneaker year yet.
I know I said in the last couple of years.
Yeah, he's talking about better than last year and the year before last.
I mean, it's only halfway
said-
a year. Like
I
the releases have been so hyped this month.
Bruh, I said last year was
Yeah,
the
but y'all
greatest.
didn't include stuff that like we know is coming out but hasn't come out yet, right? It was
No.
a
No,
list
no,
of
I
stuff
did.
that's only came
So
out.
far
As of
already.
today.
I mean, if y'all would have
Nah.
put,
It's
I mean, technically, if you
lackluster.
put reflectors on there today,
I mean,
wouldn't
I'll
have
tell you this much. I think the first 6 you could say are like fire, and then after that, like
honestly, our
It's only
knows,
halfway
but
through the
they're-
year. They're only halfway through the year too.
oh, by the
Yeah.
end of the year, you might get a top 10 that is good, but not right now.
out of. I thought
June
last
just
year.
started, so we're not
I
even
think I
halfway.
argued last year was the greatest sneaker year ever.
No, I think you said it was the most trash.
Or maybe maybe
It was
2017.
no,
You
2018 was
said it
the. I was here.
most
It was most trash.
Almost okay, yeah.
this
It was
year
trash.
might be most trash.
This
again,
might
though.
be the most trash to me this year.
Nah,
man.
because Jordan 4.
It could be both.
Black Cements came out.
It
So
could be
automatically
both.
can't be.
Oh, stop it.
It's automatic.
Bro, there's like 4 of the years they came out. So
Doesn't matter.
So you must got that in your top 10.
Of course.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. I didn't want to
What do you mean you guess?
All right, cool. Yo, cool,
We
fam.
didn't say top 10 new silhouettes, B.
Look, I don't got it in my list. One, because I thought the Jordan 4 was trash this year. I love it to death, but it's trash, huh?
So you got your own.
Top
That's why
10
it's to
sneakers
us.
2019 to us
That's
so
like
far.
your opinion,
so
man.
far to us. The joints on fire. No, if you might made a customer, that'd be ridiculous. It's not even. I don't know if it's possible. It'd be completely different. And like I was gonna say, anybody not buying this, I think you're ridiculous. This has every element that everyone loves today: mismatch, different materials. Anything but a swoosh.
Called it like what the
Signature?
Swiper, huh?
Yeah, it's a signature
The
sneaker.
first shoe came out was a what the from his line. From
It's
his
a what
line,
the.
huh?
Yeah, it's like a what the. It got suede.
It's a PE.
It's a PE suede. It got a dope insole. It's 140. It got an S. It got Swiper instead of Nike. Everybody should want this. I've seen so many people posted videos in the store looking at them and saying like, dang, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. And they did go wrong with some materials. There's way too many different materials on this. There's about 4 different materials on this. But these joints are fired. And the tongue should have been
I might
black.
have to try to cop those. Like, what time is Foot Locker open? I don't think I'll make it there tonight, but I'm gonna have to go cop them.
Call them now. They're holding for you for an hour. Let's call. We should call right
Yeah,
now.
for an
Dang, we should have called right now.
Just
on air.
business hours.
Yeah, call it on the show. Who cares?
I can't connect it. I had to connect
You don't
Skype.
gotta connect it. Just put it right here.
Let me see. What we call it? Arizona Mills?
Nah, call Scottsdale first and then call Mills.
Let's see. Scottsdale. What's it called? House of Hoops?
Yeah, I think you can get the phone number either way.
I know I'm gonna get a girl.
It wasn't
too.
even on the House of Hoops side. It was on the other side.
Oh, on the do they got different
side.
phone numbers?
No, it's the same.
Oh, they I know I'm gonna get a girl though, and she's gonna be like, "What?"
Just say the De'Aaron Fox Air Max 1.
The swipers.
And like I said that at Mills, and he was like, "You mean the one that put the swipe on the back?"
Thank you for choosing Foot Locker. This is what may I help you with?
I had a question. Do you guys have a size 12 in the De'Aaron Fox Swipers Air Max ones?
Air Max 1, and what size were you looking for?
Size 12, please.
Size 12, I can double check on just a moment.
Thank you. That's my professional voice.
She's not even looking. She just put you on hold.
She's gonna ask. She's gonna ask a guy. No
what's
offense to
this?
anybody, but she's gonna be like
you already
this.
offended everybody,
Hey,
huh?
she'll be, hey, do we got swipers? We've been there. I hate that. When they get off the phone, they be like, Jordan 1, 1 single. And no offense to any girls who work at sneaker shops, though, but back in the past, a lot of girls didn't know nothing about sneakers. That's a 1 million
They go
percent
right up to the
fact,
guy
man.
that worked there. Hey,
They'd be
this
like,
guy's
hey,
looking
she's looking for Concord? Patent leather sneakers? Well, she ain't coming.
Hello?
Yes?
Okay, sorry. Unfortunately, we sold out of those shoes already.
Oh, so there's none then?
No, unfortunately, we don't have any in our store anymore, and then I won't even be able to double check to see which other store has it since I don't have the item here with me.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course, no problem. You have a good day, sir.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, she was perky. She was perky, and she must have just started because she used the word "unfortunately" a lot. I think that's part of their script. Unfortunately, I can't
I
even
use
check
that
it.
word all day.
We should check the. We should call her on those too.
That dude's probably gonna be like, "Well, I held him for somebody, but he didn't tell me to pick him up."
You should call and ask if they still have them on hold.
Nah, he goes. Yeah. He gonna say, "Fam."
When
He
I
was
called
like,
Scottsdale last week, the person in Scottsdale literally told me, he was like, "Oh yeah, because I want a pair too, bro." I was like, "What are you literally work at the store? What are you talking about?"
Bro.
And he was like, "Champs in here has them," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know there was a Champs there. Maybe there's not. He might have made that up.
he
Who
made
knows?
that up.
In Scottsdale Mall, is there a Champs?
Oh yeah, it's a brand new Champs there now.
Oh.
But they didn't. They're not. Is that part of Foot
I mean,
Locker
they got 'em
stuff too?
online.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it meant a Foot Locker exclusive.
Yeah, me too.
I know somebody calling about
George
it.
is calling right now.
They took the phone off the hook. Dude, people been calling too much. First thing he gonna say when he get on is,
Yes, for swipers.
first thing he gonna say when he get on is, "Fam, I'm not holding them." All right.
Is this George?
Is it, yo, fam? I'm gonna give you 37 minutes to get up here. Wow, they got the phone off the hook. This old school, fam. Everybody calling about fear of gods. Everybody want fear
Fear
of
of
gods.
gods. Yes, in Mills.
What we talk NBA finals? Let's talk about NBA finals
I
right
don't
now
know where
first.
the list that you sent me is. Where's the
What, the
thread
topics?
Was it in? Yes. Was it on Instagram or was
That's
it
a
on
text message.
Oh, say we I got stuff right here.
Well, I
NBA
understand
finals.
that, but I'm
What's the
looking.
score, George?
Oh shit, yeah.
I didn't know what the score is right now.
Team USA lost 1-0 to Jamaica.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know USA beat the
Where's
Raptors.
the thread?
Did Clay play tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I need y'all. George is my sports guy. He's not even checking.
Oh yeah, you got to do the what's called tonight, by the way.
The what?
Because Greg wants to bring it back.
Why I didn't tell him no?
It doesn't matter. He's the one who sends me all the ideas.
I got some old
anyways.
ones that you haven't seen. You didn't
Yeah,
use yet.
see, he got.
Oh, you told him already?
No, I didn't tell him.
But
Tell him
I've
right
sent him
now.
like 3 that.
Oh, then you gotta do TrueCon today
Yeah.
then. Man, I already made the thing. Got your face on it. I'm gonna X on it and put Andy face. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna draw
I
a
never
circle
had
on
a
a
chance to
beard.
guess. It's my turn,
You both
no,
can guess.
I did it before.
huh? Once maybe.
All right. Man,
did
Andy's
you-
gonna be.
We both get to guess.
Andy's gonna be all Florida and AZ.
Nah, because the ones he sent me was like Wisconsin and something else.
Oh,
Alabama.
so you know the answer.
Yeah, you already know.
You got the Cliff
I gotta
Notes.
find another one.
Now you gotta find out what the answer was Wisconsin. What's the
So,
score?
26-16 Raptors.
Oh, well, that's it.
Where's the?
Clay is not playing.
Oh,
Ooh,
What
they got.
thread was it in, man?
what are you looking for?
What you sent?
The like topics?
Yeah.
Oh man, don't worry about that. I got that. B.
Nah, I want to look at it.
Look, fam.
We already talked about like all of them.
Who are you picking to win the series? Because we never asked you.
Oh, here it is.
Warriors.
Oh, okay.
But if you asked me in the beginning, I don't. It's tough because you don't know who's playing. Now everyone's hurt. And
Everybody's hurt.
I guess I just need to cop Pumas instead of those.
Puma what? RSX?
When
Oh.
the sale come out. Is
Bruh.
the sale today?
It started yesterday. The
It
6th.
says the 6th. Today's the 5th.
Oh,
What
I
you
have no
talking
idea.
about?
I know nothing.
and Curry's got
Bro,
12
you
of their
talking about
16
you wake
points.
up at 3 a.m. No
Curry
wonder.
has 12 of their 16.
Woo!
Oh, guess that's it. Guess he's going for 100.
Yep.
There ain't nobody else on that team able to score. Well, since we talking about Raptors, I mean, y'all like the series so far? Series pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. Have you even watched George?
I think I watched a little bit of it.
You watched the replay, went to the bar. Dang, me and George hung out this weekend, fam, for about an hour and a half, 2
about
hours. Yo, which is crazy. You know, I don't even know if I should tell that story because I don't want it to make it seem like I'm telling that story because the Be True pack come out. But, yo,
What bar did you guys go to?
remember when I text you? No.
Oh, yeah. All right. I was like, how are you connecting that?
Me and George went to a burger joint. Him and Phil, shout out to Phil, went to a burger joint, watching sports, whatever, eating some burgers, whatever. Because I was going to like a birthday thing for a couple people from work at this bar by work. And so they were like, yeah, sidebar. So I asked George, I said, yo, what's a sidebar? You know what that is? Okay. I didn't know.
The one on like 7th Avenue?
Yeah. So like George was like, oh yeah, it's a
Top of
cool little spot.
Starbucks.
He was like, yeah, I love it. Dude, I be in there getting it in. I'm like, oh word.
Yep.
He's like, yo, let me tell you,
That's
fam.
exactly what I
He said
said.
you have a blast. I said, oh word. I said, cool, George. We're gonna heads up. And I went there. Not that there's anything wrong with it. No problem with it. I hang out anywhere, but it was an eclectic
You doing a
cloud.
lot of too crazy talking this episode. Are you hating on women now? You hating on
Fam,
True?
I'm not hating on nobody, bro. I'm telling you, it was a cool time.
coming out.
Now I'm
You
gonna
know
tell
what I
you,
mean.
I'm gonna tell you, it was a little different. All right, and I'm cool with the crowd, but there was actual like Vato locals in there, and like men dressed like women, and like bro, there was these cats dancing. I'm not even joking, dude. They were dancing so crazy. I thought they were doing magic. He was like this. He was doing some crazy stuff. I was like, oh my god, he about to do a spell on everybody in here. But dude, the dude, no joke, dude. And everybody that I was with, they was like, "Oh yeah, he definitely trying to get with you, duh." And I don't care, because I look good, bro. I get it, no, so I don't care. But bro, let me tell you what he did, though. Let me tell you what he did. So we in this crazy area. You know, the waitress comes up to the bar. I don't know why we were standing at an area. We were just in the way. So they had this jug of water where people get a cup of water. He just kept coming to get water. He came to get water, and I had a jacket shirt on. And he goes, like, camo shirt I was wearing. And he gets the water, and he gets it, and he turns around. He goes, "Oh, excuse me," and he grabbed my collar of my shirt and like fixed it. And I was like, no joke. And then he left, right? So then everybody was with was like this, like, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I was like, fam, no joke. He came back, got some more water, and instead of saying "see you later," he said "touch you later," and I was like, all right. Like, I was like, and I didn't care. I don't care. Look, I'm a good-looking guy. Huh? My beard was edged up. I had a nice manner hat on. My shirt was ironed. I look good that night. I'm not joking with you, though. And it's no against it. I just thought it was funny, you know. I thought it was funny because he never asked if I was married or if I got a girlfriend. Nothing like, yo, you can't just do that. So then came back, did the one of the like, got the water. He's like, oh, excuse me. And he put his arm right here and he goes, joking. He did said, like a squeeze, like, oh my. And I said, and I didn't say nothing. I was just like, yeah. I'm not joking. And I'm thinking to myself, well, he ain't lying. I do get it in at the gym, B. I be doing some presses like that, so my shoulders are right. What, man? I'm just telling you what happened that night. Cool cat, huh? That was it. That was it. He just kept walking. And they was like, oh, yeah, he definitely trying to get with you. And I was like, I don't blame him. Look, I got new beard oil. I got some moisturizer on and stuff. Stuff happens. I was looking fly, huh? Well, I'm married. I got a ton of kids. I'm good, B.
Did he come back after that?
Nah, I left, nigga. After a while, I left. Now, he never came back. He started doing crazy dances, dude. Cat took his shirt off. It was some wild stuff in there, huh? I'm in there chilling, dude. I love hanging out with different groups, man. It was good, man. It was cool. We was just chilling, drinking. I'll tell you this one thing, they don't even keep track of the drinks they give out. Like, we went to the bar to pay for him. He goes, oh, shoot, what'd you eat? What'd you drink? And I'm like, the well vodka.
A glass of water.
Well vodka and Dasani. He was like, $10. Everything was $10. I was like, whatever. Well, it was a good night, though. Anyways, Drake shock drop. Drake shock drop. Anytime we say shock drop, we got to get excited. You got to get excited for it.
Shock drop is used for things that don't need to be shock dropped.
You got to get hyped. Drake shock drop!
And Yeezy Supply got no business releasing those at 3 a.m, here or there or whatever.
Yeezy shock drop!
The only people that guarantees to get pairs when that happens is people with computers who monitor that stuff.
You're
But
right.
didn't Sakjig say that bots did not hit on the Easy Supply one?
Yeah, someone else said that too. But still, like, when people who are getting up for work, regular people aren't awake. You know what I mean? Drop that joint at noon. Now, the people that I'm talking about probably have no chance to get it anyways. But when you do it at that time, you guarantee they're not going to get the pair. I thought the whole point was to let other people, like the masses, get it, and not like resellers.
Every time the word shock drop gets dropped in this podcast from now on, you have to get hyped. Yes, I take a shot.
Yes,
Man, people were losing their minds over that Drake shoe. They said, fam, I'm blessed.
Yeah. Yo, I seen cats like, my first time ever winning on sneakers on a shock drop.
And then they got their pairs today and they were worn.
Oh, yeah. No, that dude sent that one. He sent it to us and he said, no, somebody hit 36 points in this and sent it back. That joint was dirty on the bottom.
Those were the Raptor 4s that got sent back to Nike and they just stitched Drake logo on.
Bruh.
Man, we got to get rid of these.
Them joints.
He texted me that morning before it released and told me it was going to happen, but I was obviously asleep. So, cause I think he texted me at like 6 a.m. So,
them joints are.
obviously I was
Dang, George is in the know.
He is,
He don't be telling nobody.
Be telling nobody.
That's because you
Reseller
guys found
life.
out technically before I did because I was asleep until about 10 and you were probably awake.
Wait, what day did that drop?
Saturday.
Sunday.
I was asleep.
whatever.
I
It
didn't
was
see it
Sunday.
either.
Yeah, it was Sunday morning. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Yes, me being
I get
in
the
know
alert.
didn't matter.
I get the alert and I'm like, oh, okay, they must gonna drop like a bunch of sneakers that dropped like Concord, like something like
Yeah.
And I was like,
Restock.
Raptors, like, what the heck is this? I got out of that. So I'm like, well, let me refresh the app because they about to drop some more. It got to be like some layers. It can't just be this. And then I was like, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of this. And then I started seeing people talking about the signature. Oh, no. J23 retweeted it again or tweeted again,
After.
the tongue signature. So I went back to look at it. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, I don't know. I'm debating if I need to cop it because, like, a Drake signature, I don't know. It might be through the roof. Well, first of all, Raptor 4s don't suck. Okay, let's be clear on that. All right.
I mean,
They don't suck.
They're
they
just
maybe don't suck, but they suck.
They don't suck,
They're
but
not
they
necessary.
Yeah, they're not necessary. That's more like it. But that signature on it,
I mean, they're not
super
trash,
whack.
but they
no?
suck.
But were the Raptors
And
even
but
a team when
it's
Jordan
pointless
played?
to put that on there. So what he told me was
95. He was on the team.
Oh.
What he
Okay.
told me was he had heard that I don't know if it was Bruce Almighty or Sakjig. Somebody told me that.
Bruce Almighty.
Somebody told me that because when they were thinking about releasing those, it was when he was doing his Adidas thing. So that's why they came out as a non-overdose shoe, and that's why they redid it.
Because when that was what he had wore first to the Raptors game, and then once the Adidas stuff went down, they scrapped it. That was it, and then they just turned it to a regular Raptor. That was it. No Drake, nothing to it.
Yeah, if it would have released only as a Raptor shoe, it probably would have sold for more though.
You mean
Resale.
You mean this week? This past weekend?
At any time, at any point, if it only released as an OVO shoe, just like all the other.
Oh yeah,
OVO
yeah.
shoes,
Oh,
it
of
probably
course.
would resell
Oh,
for
of
more.
course. But I didn't know that websites had already had like StockX and Go already had signature pairs. Like I didn't know there were pairs out there like with the signature
What?
on it.
No,
Yeah.
it was they did a release in the OVO store in Toronto.
Oh, okay. Because
So
I
people
seen
who
pairs
got them
on
that
there
morning-
and they were like $15-$20 more. It was nothing. Like
Yeah,
definitely wasn't
It was
nothing.
definitely Bricko mode when they released.
Shot drop, take me down to the paradise.
You have to get us flagged for that.
Where the grass is greener and the girls are pretty.
That's the song.
Bruh.
That's the song that was playing when George was getting touched, or Greg was getting touched.
No, it was
Pour some
music.
sugar on me, you know.
It was music. It was music. It was music with no lyrics. I was like, "Is this all night?" And the homie was like, "Nah, last time they played old school." And I was like, "Bro, I can't listen to beats all night. You know, like listening to music, electronic or whatever that's called, where like
EDM.
whatever, where the beat drops. I can't handle that. My anxiety is too high to be in that anticipation all night. Like the entire night.
The only place I've ever had a good time when that music has been almost exclusively the music that's played is at a pool party at MGM.
And you gotta be
That's-
drunk.
I mean, for the most
On
part,
drugs.
like
Yeah, drunk or drunk. And this cat was in there on drugs. He was wearing the tightest baseball jersey I've ever seen in my life. I was like, bro, I was like a little league player.
no wonder you were trying to.
And he was going like this. He was like, fam. And his eyes were wild. And the entire night.
Dang, somehow Golden State got up to 29 at the end of the first quarter.
What's the score?
How many
36,
points did Curry have?
26,
26.
But no, I can't listen to music like that. Every night, every time you listen to it, it's just like, like I can't handle that anticipation of the beat dropping. It makes my neck hurt.
Like, dude, I gave you a massage, bro.
Nah, shoulder massage. Break his hand. What else? Oh, KAWS. KAWS release. George?
Which release?
KAWS in China.
Jay need to tell his people to
Oh, you
calm
talking
down.
about the-
Right. Yeah.
Uniqlo.
Yeah, Uniqlo, yeah.
Yeah.
That was wild. George claims that only that Asian are scrapping way more than in U.S. now.
That's all you see on social media now.
I've only seen it like twice.
Nah, that ain't.
That stuff was wild.
Ask
Bruh.
J-Mon. No?
Bruh, somebody was running and dropped their cell phone and left, like, saw it and was like, it kept running. Like, that's crazy. Now, the resale on that out here is low. It's not even, it's like $3 more. It's not even anything. Like, those shirts are on StockX for $36, $25, $27. The exact ones. I looked at them. I was like, yo, the pink one is $36. The other one is like $27. The one holding the Cookie Monster with the X's
I didn't even.
is like $25. Now,
but doesn't Uniqlo sell all their stuff for like $7?
it's really cheap.
Isn't it like?
It's
just
like H&M, I guess.
H&M.
But like in China, they're selling for $150. Like the same shirts are selling for $150 up.
So what you should do is buy on StockX and then go to China and slang. Huh?
I'm not going anywhere. But
If you want to be rich,
okay, yes, I'm not getting rich off Cookie Monster with X's on his eyes.
you're making $110 a shirt.
At some point, you have to. Okay, I'm not gonna be rich still. Okay, all
If
right.
you buy enough,
All right, I have to buy their entire stock. All right, I want to be rich then. What are you talking about? Rich. You love that word, rich. Huh? At some point, you gotta just your own human decency. I just don't understand. It's your own responsibility as a.
It's a different culture.
It is crazy. Yeah, but that culture, I feel like that would be beneath them. And I know nothing about China and overseas, nothing like that. That's a J question.
No,
but I
it's-
feel like
It's
kids,
just there's no politeness.
yeah, but like fighting,
have
they
you
were
been-
scrapping.
Have you been to Disneyland?
no,
I
he's
mean-
right because think about it in these terms. When people come, I'm not talking about Asian people who live here. I'm talking about people who come as like visitors.
Tourists.
Yeah, tourists. When they come here, just think about when you like in line at the ATM or in line at a grocery store or whatever. They stand like this close together
yeah.
because that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
they're used to. So think about it in those terms. That's what their culture is.
I
Yeah.
almost got a job in China, and during the
They don't view it as
interview
disrespect. That's
they,
the thing.
they said it is the most like you'll be culture shocked to that because like you'll be standing in line, someone will just walk in front of you and cut you. Like it's just
What
no.
are you about to work in China?
I was gonna teach tennis to expats.
Dang.
This is
boy.
like 10 years ago.
Andy Green
But
is out
I
here.
said
huh?
nope. I could have been out there with Jay,
You
buying
could
ones.
have. Y'all could have shared a bungalow. I don't know what the kind of houses they got out there. What they got? Shanties? I don't know.
You just throwing shots today.
I
Shots
know
at everybody,
nothing. This is an educational podcast. I need somebody to
160,
message
when
me.
the sneak
and
diss was
message me.
canceled.
Shots,
I need
shots,
somebody to
shots.
I need somebody to message me and tell me what this stuff is. I don't know. apartment complexes. Like, I don't want to call them projects. Like, they look rough.
Man, Jay's rich. He don't.
What
Jay
area are
is
you
rich,
talking
bro.
about? Because them people are
This isn't
literally in
out
the
in the rice
mall.
fields.
What are you talking about?
I was watching Top Chef, and they was on the rooftop of this place, bro. It looks scary. And I watched a show called White Dragon on Amazon. It was in Hong Kong.
Got no time for you.
I'm just giving you my experiences I've lived through. Yeah, that joint is crazy though. But I'll tell you this: that's why resellers are so important. That made me appreciate resellers, though, because you know what? The people willing to pay for that, they really want the stuff. If I'm not gonna pay $125 for that cheap shirt, they really want it.
Or the fact that they're scrapping.
And yeah, and if you're willing to go scrap for something and lose your iPhone that slid across the floor and crawl and bite and take apart mannequins, if you're willing to do that to make a $50, $60, even $100, more power to you now. Like, people always say, like, yo, I wish they give it to the resellers in the culture. They earn that stuff. If you're willing to do all that, you earn that stuff. And cats, you want to run around town, grab tickets and raffles and walk in and out of places, you earn that money.
Yeah, but I don't think those are the people that people complain about. I think the people they complain about are the ones that are just they call it backdooring or whatever, pause, but the ones who make the relationship with the store. And those people are paying over retail. That's what most people don't realize. If you're getting an entire store stock and say it's like 50 pairs, you're not paying retail. You're paying a middle price between retail and resale.
A person that's getting 40 pairs of Travis Scotts, he probably paid like $400 each for them.
Yeah, or more than that.
Yeah, maybe more.
Unless he got them online. If he got them online and and had a bot and just ended up with 50 or whatever, then yeah, you just paid retail. But anyone getting them from a brick and mortar shop and getting that many pairs of people posing with stuff, they're paying over retail. Now, are they still making money? Absolutely. But they, it's not just a relationship where, hold me one pair, kind of thing and whatever. They're getting their entire stock. So you're going to have to do something to get that. You know what I mean?
Well, resellers are very important because, I'm sorry, people that buy from resellers and StockX and all that stuff,
I wouldn't
they're high
say very
point.
important. It's
They're
just
important.
any other business.
You're right, but to me, I looked at that and got an appreciation for them. I'm like, you know what? They willing to jump on that and look like fools and stuff. They were just ripping the shirts off the racks. They didn't care what it was. Like,
yeah, they were pulling the arms off the mannequins. Bro, that was the funniest part about it.
Trying to take the clothes off
like
a mannequin.
Women too, like old ladies.
Yeah,
like
grandma.
They brought the whole family out there.
She had a basket of like stacks like that.
Because you really don't like. And what's crazy is like you really don't understand how difficult it is to undress a mannequin, dude. Because their arms be like this, so you couldn't just lift the shirt. You couldn't just lift the shirt off of it. They dissembled it and tried to take the shirt off of it. And for them, to even put the stuff that everybody came after on the mannequins is stupid. Like, come on, man, put that stuff out there. And I see people like blaming the release and blaming KAWS. I don't know nothing about KAWS and any of that, but like, come on, man. Sometimes you gotta have some little decency for yourself. What else we talking about? Anything else I had on there? Anything else worth talking about? Jordan Brand signed 2 new lady endorsers.
I thought I sent you some stuff, but I could be wrong.
Which is crazy because they've only signed Maya Moore. That's their only one. This is their first 2 basketball players. They're both on the New York Liberty. Both the same ones. And I can't think of their names right now.
Isn't she hurt?
Both of them?
No, Maya Moore.
Yeah, I think she got hurt.
Jordan Curse.
What is that?
Jordan Curse.
Oh, it's a Jordan Brand curse, huh? So both their careers is already shot. Yeah, Jordan Brand curse is real. All right. Okay. Literally, you got them out here releasing Drake Jordans just cuz, all right? There is not a single Jordan athlete in the NBA Finals right now. Every single Jordan athlete is either hurt or being scrutinized right now. Oladipo, hurt, didn't play in the playoffs. Westbrook, scrutinized now. Blake Griffin, he's in Detroit. Nothing against Detroit, but he's in Detroit and hurt. And who's the other Jordan Brand cat that was in the league? I can't even think. It was one more that was in the playoffs this year.
Teams all suck, though. What do you mean?
The Thunder and all them don't suck.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
They're not winning a championship.
Either way,
they suck.
Either way, you come.
They're not expected to win a If you're not expecting to win a championship, you can't blame one player and say there's a curse.
Once again, the Thunder were thought possibly at some point during the season they could get to the Western Conference Finals. They were really good this season. Yeah. All right, really good this year.
No, they weren't.
The Thunder?
One player was really good.
Okay, they were good enough. They were a good team. They were a quality team.
6 or 7 seed or 5 seed or something like that.
I
was talking about them going to the
6
Western Conference, not Finals. Western Conference.
Same difference. That's where all the best teams are. I mean, it's not being proven right now, but Golden State's missing half their
people talked about watch out for the Pacers. I know that, and I would have thought Pacers would have beat Boston with a healthy Oladipo. I think Boston's a better team, but they're in shambles. All right. I'm just providing additional information to the podcast. I'm just out here potting. Shout out to Joe Bun Podcast. Shout out to Maul. Maul's supposed to come on the podcast, and he still won't. They do too many episodes and too many live shows. That's a 100% fact. Once we get the live status to start making us money, we get the live status to have the most manner hats of all time. That's our first. And you can customize any sneaker you want, George. What else did I have we talking about?
Yeah,
we talk about Drake's antics.
Oh, Reeboks. Oh, what?
Drake's antics.
Drake is one of the best things that happened in the NBA. To me.
That's not true.
What are you talking about? A super fan that's as rich and popular as he is? Come on the sideline, it gives you that old Spike Lee feel. Now, he's a little goofy.
Yes.
But come on, man. That's tight.
Spike Lee wasn't running up and down the sideline and pointing in players' face and grabbing the coach. What are you talking about?
Okay, grabbing. He just walked... No, it wasn't
You
like...
did what you got did.
Why are you making excuses for everybody, though?
Okay, what am I making an excuse for Drake for? Well, how often do we see a fan like that is as popular as he is? Like, I'm sorry, it adds a little something to watch in Toronto. It adds a little something to the series. You got athletes in the hallway arguing with the biggest rap star.
Corny.
Period. Oh
Corny.
my God.
I don't like that part.
Corny.
Like, we're talking about the league, like how fans are too close and touching players and stuff, but Drake's allowed to do it.
Out there shooting air balls at Kentucky practicing, like. All he is a fan.
If some regular guy was doing that, it wouldn't be
corny.
happening.
Get off the court. He ain't Drake.
Corny.
Okay, that stuff is corny. All right, but this right here for your city, come on, bruh, that's fire. You're the biggest artist. He's one of the biggest artists in hit. Yeah, but what's wrong with him being excited, hype, yelling, talking trash? What's wrong with that?
No, that's fine.
That's all he's doing.
No, that's not all he's doing.
What else is he doing?
You see any other fans doing what he's doing? No.
Some of them are, but we don't care. They ain't Drake.
They'd shut it down.
He owns those seats courtside.
Fans are doing that?
None.
Exactly. So you asking me what he's doing? He's obviously doing more than every other fan in the world.
If Jack Nicholson was doing that on the sideline Lakers game, we'd be appreciated. No. He just sits there with his arms crossed like this.
No, he wouldn't.
Because he'd have a heart attack if he got up.
Oh my gosh, bro! Come on, you cannot hate on Drake for adding this little extra spice to the finals. Oh,
he's number one corny person on the planet right now, besides LeBron.
No, LeBron's more corny. All right, if you say so.
Drake, 1-2. Corny.
So you don't like it either? I think it's good for the NBA.
I think half of it's
fine. It might be good for the NBA if they make money off it, but I don't care.
I like half of it. I don't. I don't like he getting extra special treatment for being a fan and running up and down the court, touching people and shit.
I don't care nothing about Drake, but
yelling in Draymond Green's face. If any other fan would do that, it'd start a riot.
That was after the game.
Yeah, you're a geek.
But you've seen them yell at fans before all the time. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and they get fined for it.
I've seen them in the tunnel, like, argue with people in the thing, yelling at people.
If someone's saying F your mother or whatever from the thing, you're probably going to say something back.
I mean, what's wrong with that?
What do you mean, what's wrong with that?
Also, I'm not against him talking junk to Draymond Green after the game. Not against it.
It's corny.
Okay.
Whether you're against it or not is irrelevant. He's going to do it regardless. I don't care. I don't have enough feelings about the game to care. It's still corny.
It's not corny, no.
When you are, what do you mean it's not corny? He can't do nothing about it. He's not on the Raptors. He's just a fan. That's corny.
All right, man.
What do you mean? Well, see, you think it's different. I don't think like that. I don't say like when people talk about sports, they're like my team or I'm on the team or whatever. No, I'm not on the team. I know it's them. I'm just a fan. I don't think like that.
George, you lose your mind over
that's not the same thing. You don't see me out there trying to fight players or yelling players' faces.
All right, he ain't out there fighting players and stuff. If you had access he did, you might be talking junk to people. If you that close, you might be talking some junk to people. And he knows all of them. They all cool.
George would talk junk to his own team.
There's a difference between talking junk. Yeah, you absolutely right.
Might be scrapping them up.
There's a difference between talking junk and doing what he's doing. You just said no other fans in the entire world are doing that.
Doing it. They just can't. I mean, what? I'm sorry. When I go to Cowboy games...
What does him doing that as a non-player where he can't back nothing up? How is that cool?
I didn't say it was cool. Settle down.
Where you were going.
I said I think it's dope.
What's the difference?
It's different. Saying something cool is different than dope. You can be like, yo, that shirt dope. Saying something, that's cool. That's different. It's different, man.
Marlins man out here going to every baseball game and people think he's corny. And you like, oh, Drake, super cool.
Who?
All right. you obviously don't know who Marlins Man is. Everyone else in the entire world.
Here's the thing.
I feel like I talked about. I think I know who he is.
Drake is not even the Raptors super fan.
Oh, the dude with the turban is.
Yeah, and he ain't getting no press. He's been to every single
his
home
seats are
Raptors
trash,
game that.
They did a little
His
story.
A little
seats are
bit.
trash. He's
A
waving
little
that towel under their basket from free throws. Who you think you are, a high school fan? Huh?
Bro, you just hate anybody with a smile on their face. Huh? You just hate that.
I don't like corny stuff.
Hey, the most corny thing about it is he got Steph Curry and Durant's number tattooed.
You will never.
That's
ever-
corny. That's corny.
How are you gonna talk
entire
shit?
thing is corny.
All right, bro.
How are you gonna talk stuff when you got the other player's team?
What is the point
tattooed
of,
on
what
you?
is the point of running your mouth about something that you can
It's
back it up?
just trash talk. That's all it is. Most of the NBA players that trash talk to each other, one of them can't back it up. Usually one is more dominant
he
than
can
the
They're
try.
other.
on the same court together.
It doesn't matter, but one is what typically
They're on the same. They're on the same realm.
Somebody talking junk on the Cantor talking junk to like Westbrook or something is completely. He can't back it up against Westbrook. Westbrook is more. Well, he did in the playoff, but he's more dominant.
They're on the
than him.
same court.
Oh my god! What
Me and you are on the same podcast, but if somebody who came in here and was goofy and I don't know, can't do a show, was talking crazy, we would be like, "Look, get out of here!" Though. Same thing.
First of all, anybody came in here talking. It's not the same thing, though. Trash talking.
the same thing.
It's just trash talk.
That's a bad example, but I'm talking about any realm. You have a fan who's talking trash to like a U.S. national team soccer player, not U.S. but like Messi or somebody. Like, what are you talking about?
I have no problem if sitting that close, being like, "Yo, Westbrook, come here real quick. You suck." I have no problem doing
That's
that.
totally fine. That's not what he's doing.
What's he doing different?
You just literally agreed that no other fan is doing the same thing that he's doing.
For instance.
Getting up after the game and getting in players' faces.
Oh, come on, man. They know each other. That don't count, no. They know each other. If he's over there yelling at Steve Kerr or something, I'd be like, all right, now you sit down now. But yelling at people that you know and talk to on a regular basis.
He should have been sitting down the entire time.
Okay. You have no idea how exciting this is for Toronto or for him or for anybody else.
I don't care.
Man. Okay, man.
You know, if the Warriors were playing whatever the Bucks, Drake would be on the Warriors side, just rah rah rah.
He might,
Sniper.
but that's just ripped
Steph Curry with the
care
shot,
nothing
boy.
about
Warriors
no
running
Drake.
practice
Like, I
at
don't
my
know why-
house.
I don't know why you so excited about this.
I'm not excited about it. I said I think it's dope, dude. I think it's cool.
It's corny.
I do. I think
It's
it's corny.
absolutely corny.
I don't think it's corny though. Having the tattoos on your arm, that's corny. All right.
More than one thing can be corny.
All right. Well, look. I don't think he's that corny. I think it's tight. I think the league needs it. I think it's exciting. I think it adds to additional
Yeah, but
person
what the
talking
league
trash about a
needs
star.
is I don't care about what the league needs. We're not making no money.
They
from the
need
NBA.
Kawhi to be doing
They
this
making
stuff,
the money.
not
I don't care
Drake.
about the league.
I mean, you know what? You make a good point. Kawhi ain't gonna do it. You might as well let Drake do it. Kawhi ain't gonna say nothing.
Because
Come on, man. All right.
For what? What purpose?
I should have known you and I've been cool with it. I should have known it. No?
that's the thing.
I don't
Drake
think
has
most people are.
I think
Oh, I think so.
No, he's corny. What did this reputation come from that Drake is like the super coolest person on the planet? Well, he's a cornball. Literally, everyone makes fun of him for getting washed by Pusha, being on that TV show. Back in the day when he was trying to do the ghetto voice or
being
whatever.
a bandwagon fan.
He's a clown.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole like wearing a logo and the team loses. Like,
All right. Now look.
like I don't know where this thing coming from. Where you like saying he's like the super cool guy.
Nobody said that. I didn't say Drake is the coolest guy ever. I didn't say all that. No, I like what he's doing with the Raptors. I like his participation. I like the trash talking. I like the excitement. I like it. I think it's dope. He's at every single game. I'm sure he got plenty of other things to do. He's at every single game courtside. I'm sure he's in the Bay right now. I think that's cool. You got a lot of people who probably wouldn't be willing to do that, who could afford to do it. You don't see E40 and stuff they be at the games, but like they ain't got no
He got
impact.
Drake money. I mean, what are you talking about?
E40's at the game.
He's always at every game on the sideline.
but he's not corny.
And Mr. Fab.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
You
Mr.
just said-
Fab talks the most trash ever at Warriors
You
games.
just said that.
Ever.
You just said that Drake is following them around the country.
That's
or
his
whatever.
team. Why? If you could afford to do it, I would
That's not the
too.
point. What are you talking about?
That ain't corny.
Being a super fan and
What
being,
are you talking about? You're comparing E40 to Drake. You think they got the same level of money?
It doesn't matter if you got the level of money or not. If you got the money and willing to do it, you can do it. And let's not act like 40 can't afford to do it. Like, let's be clear about that.
So they got the same amount of money.
Not the same amount, but 40 can afford to do it. All right. Same amount of money, $1 million and $2 million. You could still buy a lot of groceries with both.
You think that's what they got?
All right, man. You know what I mean. He don't have as much as Drake, but he has enough to go watch the Warriors play everywhere all year. That's a fact. If he wanted to.
And spend $100,000 on courtside seats. You know how much courtside seats cost in Toronto? A pair sold for $89,000 each.
Drake gets his for free.
You're saying 40 can't afford it.
To follow them around for the entire season.
E40 could definitely
and
afford
pay
it.
$90,000.
He owns vineyards and wine and liquor. Like, what are you talking
Here's
about?
the thing. Drake was not following the Raptors around. He was at every playoff game.
He wasn't following them around. But
what you said. You said
no, I'm saying right now for the finals, being able to go, fly back, and all this other stuff is tight. Sorry, I like it. Super fan. We need it.
Here's what it is. The Drake stuff
I don't understand how a rich person doing something is tight. It just makes no sense to me.
Drake's
why you believe that makes no sense.
I think it's tight. His involvement is tight. The trash talking, I like it all. I think it's cool.
See, Drake makes me not want the Raptors to win.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care that much. What I care about is that you think it's cool. That's weird.
I don't think it's cool to
I don't think I'm not mad at Drake because he's a fan. He can do whatever he wants. But the fact that somebody who's like has no interest in the whole thing thinks it's cool what he's doing.
The Warriors win. I think it's cool that he's able to do that. Super fan, talk junk, talk trash, has more access than everybody. I think that's tight.
That's weird, though.
See, my problem is
tight,
he's a fake super fan.
It's debatable. He's not fake to War Raptors. You can root for other teams.
Yeah, but no. If you're a super fan, you root for that team.
Look, man, come on. Look, he's a rapper. He hangs out with stars. What do you want me to say? He hangs out with everybody.
That's a weird take to say that's tight.
Hey, man, I'm good.
I will never ever be a regular person. I mean, I'll always be a regular person, but I'll never be like, what that rich person is doing is tight. What are you talking about? Huh?
I mean, like being able to travel wherever you want. Like, man, that's tight. Like, what are you talking about? Ruined it. I'm saying first of all, somebody been able to go travel all the world. Oh, that's tight. I think that's tight.
No, that's tight for them. That has nothing to do with me.
No, that's cool. Like, I'm not like mad at it. I'm not like, hell, like, oh man, that's tight, man. You able to do that?
But I don't think about it like, oh, what you're doing, you're rich, and I'm
not thinking about it. Like, I'm not laying in bed like, oh my god, like
had this like ready to talk about.
No, I didn't. It's a topic. We talk about Raptor 4. We talk about the Raptors. We talk about the finals. What are you talking about? Somebody being able to do something, yo, that's tight. If you could go buy a mansion right now because you rich, I'd be like, man, that's tight. I'm not at the house.
We know each other. That's different.
What does that? Who cares? Like, being able to appreciate something that somebody can do that they earn. Like, oh man, that's cool. He can do that.
You think it's tight that Donald Trump just could do whatever he want to do too, or?
I mean, I think it's cool that Donald Trump has built something that he's did. I don't care for him as a person, but like, man, he has built something for himself. That's pretty tight. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not like, wow, Donald Trump, let me get the autobiography. Like, I don't care. Like, man, that's dope, man. Oh, shoot. Like, yo, what's his name? Went to Dubai and they got to do this. That's crazy, man. I don't understand what's so crazy about that. What's wild about that? Yo, Devin Booker got to go hang out. Oh, that's cool, man.
Time considering what other rich people are doing.
Wait a minute. Do you think I'm at the house wondering? If I scroll through social media and see LeBron James kicking it with Obama, yo, that's dope. That's it. I'm not the person.
Didn't turn into a podcast topic.
I'm not like, yo, what if LeBron could get to hang out with Obama? That would be crazy.
But it didn't turn into a podcast topic.
I go through it and I say, oh man, yo, they in Dubai? That's crazy. I'd like to go to Dubai one day. That's it.
Yeah, over. That's it.
That's cool. Yo, man, that's crazy. Drake get to travel with the team, follow the team. That's it.
Show.
Because you're so anti Drake being a fan. And you think,
I'm anti him being a fan.
I'm
anti someone acting like that because they
have money,
rich or wealthy or whatever. You're a clown. You're goofy.
That's just entitled rich person stuff. Like,
so I'm not going to support it.
I'm not supporting.
You just did.
I think, oh, that's cool, man. I would. Drake adds something additional to the finals. Period. That's not even a question.
That's true.
Not even a question.
That's something completely different than saying I think it's tight.
But that's what I said. I think that's tight that he adds something to the final. He's just a fan like that. There's plenty of rich people in there at the exact same amount, spent the same amount of money on these seats. If any one of those fans got up and acted as rowdy and yelled at his team and did as much as he did, it would be publicized as well. He's like, right there, literally in the center of the court.
Security would come like, oh, sit down, guys.
They might. But
he's a weird person. Bottom line,
Drake
just like Kanye.
Drake is a weird person.
Period.
That's Facts. I'm not talking. I don't know. Drake is a weird. I've seen Odell Beckham in his backyard dancing in his underwear at Drake's house. They are weird people. All right. But him losing his mind for his team, jumping out of his seat, talking junk to people that he know, and in the camp doing all that, I'm cool with it. It's just like Spike Lee. It makes me think of Spike Lee talking junk to Reggie Miller. It makes me think of that. Why not?
It's different.
Why? Because Jordan ain't out there?
No, it's different.
Yeah. It's different because you think Drake is corny. I think Spike Lee is corny sometimes.
Spike Lee probably is corny, but he's not out there hugging coaches and threatening players after the game.
First of all, I think Spike Lee have said some pretty crazy stuff to Reggie Miller.
Do you remember him doing anything besides the choke motion?
That was Reggie Miller, too.
Oh, Reggie did the choke motion. My bad.
Yeah, but I think Spike Lee told him to suck his dick.
You're going to remember this Drake stuff more than you remember anything else. Bottom line.
Then the finals?
No, more than you remember any other fan who you call a super fan doing whatever.
No, because I'm bringing up Spike Lee. I'm bringing up him. I brought up Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson isn't doing. He's not doing anything.
So in 10 years or whatever down the line, you're gonna
hopefully somebody else is
remember.
just as good as a fan. Anyways,
why didn't Drake do a diss tape on the Warriors yet? I mean, he should do it in his medium, not.
Hey, the Raptors win a championship. I'm sure something's coming. I'm sure music is coming.
Yeah, that's what it should be. Yeah. He's a musician. It should be that. It shouldn't be like.
No. I think it's corny to make a diss track about the Warriors. That would be corny.
God,
you wouldn't.
If he said if they won a championship and he makes a track oh yeah, Toronto.
I said they should make a diss tape right now because he wants to talk stuff.
I said if they won a championship,
he should do it in his medium.
Yeah. So if they won a championship, I'm not talking about making a diss track after game 1. You win a championship, like you make a track like, oh, Toronto 666. What's the thing? 602. What's their thing?
I don't know that part. Whoa.
You make a 666.
Well, that's a different argument.
You wouldn't be surprised.
That's a different argument.
He do be saying 666.
He's a weird person. And you wouldn't be surprised if he did that.
I know nothing about those numbers whatsoever.
He do be saying.
I think it would be whack. I think it would be whack to make a diss track against the Warriors or any players because they're not rappers. Then they can't do nothing.
It's the same exact thing.
That's my point. It's the same thing.
I think it's corny. I think that's corny. Like, yo, you make a track about Dre. Look, maybe it's nothing. Maybe you're right then. Maybe it's not corny. I would like, all right, I'm making a Warriors diss track. Like, that's stupid. All right, now if you want to make a diss track against,
why is it got to be a diss track? It could just be we won a championship.
He said diss
song.
Track. We won a championship. Fire. He said diss track. Now championship Raptor song. Oh my God.
And Khaled, no one else should help him make the song either because Khaled's from Miami. If he helps him, banned.
Yeah, Toronto. Somebody from Toronto gonna help him out. I don't know anybody else that raps in Toronto. Where's Skepta from? England? I know nothing about him. He's always with Skepta and what the other cat's name. I know none of them. Anyway, we got anything else to talk about? Do we want to get in this top 10 list?
Reebok Iverson. Oh,
Reebok Iverson 5s come out. Anybody care?
I do. I love those shoes. I used to hoop in those.
Really?
I used to hoop in them. That was like.
Are you buying them?
Probably not, but.
What do you expect me to say on this topic?
I expect
it's Reebok, so.
First of all, it's perfectly fine to say you like them, but you'll never cop. You love to act like you don't like Iverson sneakers, though.
The one, that's it.
And you disrespect so many Reeboks, though. Like
they deserve disrespect. Yes, they deserve. Do you see anybody wearing them in 2019?
No, because that's Reebok's fault.
What's up?
Look at this. The Iverson Answer 5 is releasing for the first time ever.
And they got 8 million questions.
That joint came out, I don't know how many years ago. They missed their window of fire.
It was 2002 after he made the finals, right?
Yeah. You know how long ago that is? He used those to step over Tyronn Lue.
No, that was the zip-up ones, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. You're right.
It was the next year.
It was the next year.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how ridiculous Reebok is. You missed your window of fire. People have been asking for these to come out. I've never liked this. This isn't one of my favorite models ever. I think these are a little...
I like those because they were lighter than the previous ones.
Oh, okay.
But the material was fire. They had leather. I mean...
I like the 3M with the little thing.
I had those in 8th grade, and they lasted me I wore those for years.
It was one of my, not least favorite, but I didn't really care for them that much. I had a pair because I bought every Iverson, but I think Reebok, once again, they missed their window. These should have came out about 8 years ago. Like, these should have came out about 8-9 years ago. That's a 100% fact, and it would have flew off shelves like questions. Anybody in their right mind is not going to pay full price for these. You'd be an absolute fool because these are going to be literally $85, $75. They're $150, I think, is the 150 for a Reebok is crazy. Anyways, those are dropping. I'm not copping.
Other thing you had was Parapata. Nike.
You not copping SBs?
Nope.
You copping George?
Simple gonna cop right now.
Simple buys everything. Simple's in Germany right now.
He's in Amsterdam at Para.
Yeah, he's doing some weird stuff.
Dude, his story is long.
Yeah, them joints. I don't know. I don't even really got nothing to say about them. I'm just sick of like if you're gonna try to bring back dunks, you can't bring back an all white dunk with like a little different swoosh on the side.
Ain't copping
What's the thing?
Reeboks,
Why?
ain't copping Iverson 5.
Why does
ain't
every
copping
shoe that
nothing.
come out have 8 million Nike checks on it now?
I'm kind of liking that though.
Yeah, but they're doing it with every model. Watch Jordan 1 2020 8 checks.
Oh, Jordan 1. Oh, yeah. It's a guarantee. Jordan 1's coming out next year with multiple swooshes on them. That's a 100% fact. Yeah, they already got them backwards now.
Yeah.
So, like, they're definitely going to come out with those. When did Travis Scott Lowe's come out? This year?
Yeah.
I need those.
Person,
Shoot, you the one with all the information getting text message at 6 a.m. on drops.
You're the Jordan Low king.
You better ask. Well, I might
Jordan
be
1
that,
Low.
but you better ask Bruce Almighty, no?
Bruce Almighty. All right, that's all I got. I got nothing else.
Bruce Almighty got the fire information.
You want to do this top 10 list now?
We can do whatever you want. Pause.
True crimes?
True crimes. Andy's going to give us a true crime today. Andy Green with the true crime. You got one. Andy Green with the true crime. George is going to participate today.
All right, George, I already sent this to you, but I doubt you'll
airplane
remember
flying.
what city it
Yeah,
was.
you absolutely right.
Man, he's going to... Then let me guess first then.
All right.
Ain't no way I remember.
Let me guess first.
All right.
True crime,
So-
Andy Green.
A 31-year-old man is accused of secretly living in his ex-girlfriend's attic for 2 weeks, despite knowing he was court ordered not to contact her. Wait, hold
I
on.
already know where this is at.
No, you don't. You think you do.
Oh, no,
You
trust
realize
me.
You don't.
There's key words in this. Addict, girlfriend, court order.
Yes. 50 states.
All right, here's the next part.
Hawaii.
She said that before Saturday, she had noticed things misplaced at the home, including a blanket, and she also found the toilet seat left up.
Oh, my gosh. She's lying. That's your clues? And Carmen's hitting you.
Toilet seat left up is a dead giveaway. What are you talking about? A woman lives by herself?
Man, she might have, like, wiped down to clean the toilet, forgot.
Bruh. Bruh, you and Drake need to get out of here, though. You can take them with you, though.
All right, that's a good one. I would have never noticed that. I mean, I guess. I don't
thought you were a
know.
detective, huh?
No, and you need to chill.
She said she was home alone when she heard a noise coming from upstairs. She thought it was the cat, but later discovered the boyfriend behind her bedroom door hiding.
Oh, my God. He's such a douchebag. He's goofy. All right. I'm going to give you 3 states. Arizona. I'm trying to think of the states where you most likely hide behind the door. I'm gonna go Carolina. I'm not gonna say South or North. I'm gonna say Carolina. All right. Carolina, Arizona, and California. That's my picks. George, what are your states?
Since none of us have said Texas, I'm going to say Texas just because there are a lot of people in Texas.
But the Texas, they don't hide behind doors. They're not scared of anything.
Yeah, right. I'm going to say Texas. You think you know about Texas, you go there and everything changes your mind. Texas.
Go every year.
Yeah, exactly. Texas.
No one ever says Rhode Island.
There's only 6 people that live there.
No one ever says Maine.
Texas, Nevada, because that sounds like it'd be a Vegas story. Texas, Nevada, and
Montana.
yes, they wouldn't even care in Montana. I don't even think they got police there.
They would. Sure, they don't got an airport. They got the.
Right.
Yeah,
I need you to
they
tell
got
me.
one like somewhere.
Texas, Nevada, and Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was gonna say Pennsylvania.
That's the guy.
Oh shoot! Wait, don't say where it's at though. Let me
That's
think.
gotta be in the
He's
South.
got to be the South. Have mustache.
Oh, wait, I just saw the word under the thing.
Oh, I didn't see.
George is our winner today.
Yeah! It says
Pennsylvania.
Allegheny.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh, Pennsylvania?
I was thinking Philly. That's why I said that.
I thought
Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania. I was gonna yell Pennsylvania. Just he looks like he's from Pittsburgh. That's a Pittsburgh mustache.
So the key word where there was attic.
No, it's
I think.
not.
And a what?
Attic.
If I
'Cause
seen that mustache,
there's no one's living in an Arizona attic
Oh yeah, you die. You get cooked alive.
or Nevada.
yeah, you get cooked or Texas.
Texas.
Yeah. So
Dang, I didn't even think about the weather elements.
you didn't even think about the toilet seat up, man. What's wrong with you? Huh?
Toilet seat up, I wouldn't have noticed it. Huh?
yeah,
Because you're not a woman. That's why.
Yeah, but I don't notice it now when I leave it up.
Because you're not a woman.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Because you don't have to sit down and fall in.
I mean, still, you're right. Look, man.
Women don't ever raise the toilet seat. Do you understand what would they raise it for?
I just thought she would have forgot. Like, I wiped it down and forgot.
All right.
Bruh.
I was taking a
They
piss
don't
standing
need to
up.
wipe it down as much either because they just sit.
Oh, man, you're right, man. Man, George is on one today. Okay. I see you. George has some good mojo today. Was that it? Anything else? What was my states, I guess? I wasn't even close. I didn't think anything East
Arizona
Coast. I had Carolinas.
and Carolinas.
That could be mistaken for a Carolina mustache, though, that guy.
Yeah.
I
He
know my
do look like he's
mustaches.
from Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah, no, that's definitely Pittsburgh.
Like, he looks like he's working on the steel mill.
Shout out to the homie Corey, the comic book god in Pittsburgh. I don't even listen to it anymore. He started some own podcasts, comic books and stuff. Shout out to him. Top 10 list. You want to do this? We can get out of here and go home. You guys ready for that? You want to go home, guys? Top 10 sneakers of 2019 so far to us. Who wants to go first? I'll go first. Honorable mentions. Honorable mentions, I got swipers. Now, I only got swipers in my honorable mentions because I had no idea what they look like in person. I probably would have moved them in the top 10, but I didn't, so they're my honorable mentions. And they're the random Vapor Max. They look but the random ones, they both mismatched shoes. Those are one of the best Vapor Maxes of all time, to me. That's all I got for honorable mentions. You got any honorable mentions?
I do. I have the Jordan 6 infrared as an honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
And it could have been in the top 10 if it wasn't such a trash material shoe. I took mine back. I got the ISPA Reacts, the ones I'm wearing.
Those fire.
I have the Blazer City Pride mid.
Which one? With the black swoosh?
yeah.
The red. That joint is
Yeah.
fire. I might
When
have
those
a
go on-
Blazer in my top 10.
When they go on sale,
Them joints are fire.
I'll be getting those.
And a lot of people said nobody would care about Blazers. Only care about the off-white ones. All you got to do is just put a little care in the Blazers. Them joints are fire. And they need to come up with more mid-Blazers, like the Supreme ones. Them joints are clean.
I should have brought the ones I got in. The materials are really good on
do
those.
they even make them? When was the last
They
time
don't make
made
mid
one?
Blazers anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a mid Blazer in forever. But these Blazers, fire.
And I put the Adapt Mag BBs on there, honorable mentions.
Oh, okay. I'm doing the fire too. Any honorable mentions, George?
Just one. The Adidas NMD R1 PK Chalk.
Ooh.
So the chalk and the gray came out. I don't want to pay full price for
I don't
them, but
either.
if they were got marked down like $50 or
A
something.
lot of
oh,
people,
God.
I don't even think know they exist or own them.
Somebody on the monitor today, I got an alert that said size 12 restocked on some site. I was like, restocked? That was even sold out?
Well, no.
like, wait a second.
On Shoe Palace, size 12 was gone. And
Yeah, but in those PKs, I wore 11 and a half, so I'm good. But I need the price to go down. I don't know. I mean,
what are they, 190, 180? They're high.
yeah, 170.
Yeah, I need them to go down 110.
NMDs are.
First of all, I need them to go on Adidas site. Like, I could have copped them during
it's
this
on there.
Adidas sale. No, it's not. Oh, is it now?
I think it, but it wasn't allowed for
Oh,
the sale.
I had been
I might
checking
be
on
wrong
there.
about that.
Shoot, man, I just sent back those bait pods. Them joints are a hitter. That's all you got, honorable mentions?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do my bottom 10 first. Top 10 sneakers
Bottom
of
five.
20, bottom 5. Top 10 sneakers of 2019 to us so far, to us. Number 10, I got the Mag BB Adapt. I think those are clean. I think all Adapts should only look like Mags. All right, they shouldn't look like nothing else. Only Mags. They should come up with a black version of it. Number 9, I got Glow Yeezy 350s. I think them joints are fire. I think they are fire. And I wish if I was in the Yeezy still, I'd have the Glows, I'd have the Sesames, I'd have the Clays, I'd have the True Form Clays, and I'd have
come
the
out here.
black. I'd get them. All right, and I'd have the Black Pirate, the Black Pirate joints that come out this week. Number 8, I got the mint Air Max 98s. Them joints are underrated. Like, them joints are super duper clean. They fire. I'm sorry, 95. I like the 98 too, but the Air Max 95 mint joints are super fire. Number 7, I got the Bape Ultra Boost, the green one. Like, I almost bought it off GOAT for like $271 or something, like $270, something weird. And the retailers on those were like,
oh, that is retail pretty much.
oh,
$250.
yeah, they're $250. Like,
$220.
I don't understand why those aren't. I don't ever see anybody with them or talk about them. Them joints are super clean. The green ones and the black ones are dope too. Like, I feel like they didn't get as much, not clout, but as much shine as the NMD Bape green or the NMD black Bapes back in the day, whatever year ago.
Warriors down 8.5.
Steph's got 25 of them.
And number 6, I got the OG Blazer 1977s. Them joints are fire.
You're leaving a lot of stuff off that I would expect you to put on here, B.
I got 5 more.
What was the last one?
The 77 Blazer, with the black swoosh. Them joints are ridiculous fire. Those could easily be in the top 5.
Nah, you tripping.
Facts. What you got, Andy?
All right, so number 10, 2019 sneakers to Andy Green, first half. I have the LA to Chicago to LA Jordan 1s.
That's number 10?
Number 10. I think they're a dope release. I don't like LA, so I don't like that colorway. And I don't think they make sense really for those two.
Why you don't like LA? Oh, you mean Lakers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lakers
I thought you meant LA.
So, like, if they would have done like a Chicago to DC or something colorway,
That'd be whack.
that's where he went. Or like Chicago to the White Sox.
Oh, you mean
Even the
Wizards?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I guess
like,
that would have made a little sense.
and then you could have matched those with like the gold, the black, the blue.
Oh, okay.
I just think the way those colors go together, I don't. Even when I've seen some cool
Yeah, I've seen some cool.
but I like
ones.
that people are able to have their own style and pair. Like, not everyone's going to be different.
Right.
So I don't know how hard it is to do, but
What if you wipe them down and they be like, "Oh, I don't like this. Can you return to Nike?" Like, I'm serious.
all this material came off. What happened?
Oh, I'm serious. Like, can you? But y'all don't like the way that look wiped down. Why not? I'm gonna call Nike and ask for
Got
that.
nothing for you.
What you got, number 9?
Number 9, I got the Vapor Max, the CPFM radio station ones, the flea market,
Oh yeah,
the
that's in
cactus
mine.
free market, whatever, the women's ones.
Fire.
Bet you didn't put them on your list.
Did I?
When he said the name, you were like, "What's that?"
Well, he said radio station. I'm like, really? I know the radio station.
We'll see.
All right, I got number 8, the Blazer Sakai's, the blue ones that I just got. Materials are fire on them. I like the way they look.
They look
It's
like
different.
good leather. The back, I hate the back.
Now the back's weird, but like the material's really good.
It looks like they're falling apart. Like they the way it like slopes like that.
You see them in person?
No,
I should have brought them.
I think that the leather does look good on them though.
And then number 7, I have the waffle, the green ones, Sakai's.
You don't like the blue ones?
I like the green ones better.
Oh, okay.
Because I like the blue blazers. So
Those are fire.
the black's too chunky on that one though. Did you see the video of them cutting it off?
Yeah, that's dumb. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't care that he did it, but
Yeah.
like, I thought that's the point of the shoe. Like,
Yeah.
that's what makes the shoe what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Like, you can't possibly be 2 swooshes that has everybody want. It's the back of the shoe. Like, that's stupid.
Yeah. And then number 6, I have the Swipa Air Max ones.
Number 6.
Yeah. Number 10.
Oh, shit, you put numbers?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I see you, George.
Number 10. I actually have a printed list. You freak.
Oh, you typed it up too? Fam.
It's the only way to do it.
Blessed.
Do it in Excel.
Put a macro in it.
Numbers it for you. Number 10, De'Aaron Fox Air Max 1. Number 9, the shoe you got, actually, Packer Shoes 1.0 Consortium. Put it on your list.
Maybe. I got 5 more,
To
fam.
you.
Tune in
Nah,
soon.
top 5 too high. Number 8,
Maybe.
New Balance 997 Sport Bodega.
Why does everybody tape send me his top 10? He had that number 1.
That's too high.
Them joints are not dope. The colors are weird. They're like plastic on them. The bodega? You talking about the bodega
What are you
joints?
talking about?
I do not like those.
Do you know which one that I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't think you know them.
The bodega with the purple New Balance and like multicolor rainbow 9, whatever.
Why are you saying multicolor? Does that look like multicolor to you?
Well, I mean, the pieces are the purple thing, the red, the green, the orange. Like that's what I meant.
Did I say
Those
last
are
sale
whack,
$950?
Yeah.
Those
But that might be a size 12 though.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did they say?
Yep, $950.
$950 for those? Bro, I had 3. I sold them both for $310.
You had 0 of them. You also had a smaller size, which means you had nothing.
You also had 3 Chicago 1 lows, right?
Yeah. Man, why didn't you say something?
Size 9.5 or 710, B.
Bro, I sold them both for all of them for $310. Failed. The retail was like $250. I sold them all for $310.
Even though I sold my pair number 7 Jordan 1 Turbo Green High.
Ooh, when'd you sell it?
Oh, geez.
Dang, man, you should have kept those, man.
ago.
Them joints are so fire.
I just can't wear highs anymore. It's so uncomfortable.
We could have made it work.
Plus they don't. Plus for some reason, I don't. They just don't look right with pants.
I'm learning, dude. Like with
I'm not wearing them with
Jordans,
shorts.
like with Jordans, I've wore.
If they were lows, they would be like in the rotation.
I wore.
Bro, you see, hey, I'm just saying.
Yo.
You seen the Union custom?
Tip are fire. All right. Now, did it started as a union, right? It didn't like something
I'm
he
assuming
made,
yes,
bruh.
but I don't know.
Them
If you
joints
that good as a
are
customizer,
crazy.
who knows?
I wonder how much he would charge to do
I
that.
need to go to what's the name, LA man, and make that. What's
Who?
that? What's
Tom
that?
Sachs? Whatever the dude. I know you're talking about Surgeon Man.
Yeah, surgeon.
Bro, them joints are absolutely crazy, dude. They make the highs look ridiculous.
Oh yeah, trash.
But you should have kept turbo ones. I learned with Jordans, you just gotta actually wear them like super rough, like bend the toes, walk crazy.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
All my lows are trash except red toes or Chicago's.
yeah. But I mean, like even the ones that we can't wear, like 5s,
Bruh, I wore
8s,
the-
4s. I wore my 4s like shell toes. I trashed mine.
I wore,
bro.
what you call it, to play golf because I forgot my spikes.
Which
And
ones?
Went in the bunker like 75 times.
Which ones you
Shadow
wear?
lows.
Oh.
I mean, that was like 2 years ago, but they are dusted. I don't know if I've worn them since then.
I don't even know where mine are at. So
I was concerned that
Pebble
they were
Beach ones.
turned into
Pebble Beach ones.
Exactly. I turned into sawdust. Number 6, New Balance 997, Amy Leon, however the hell you pronounce it.
Oh,
Door
come on,
Yellow
man.
Tongue.
You never brought those up or talk about
Yes, I have. When
those.
they
Somebody
came out, we talked about it on here.
shout out to Rico.
Amy Leon Door, however you pronounce it.
He
Yellow
said
Tongue.
those
Somebody's
are.
gonna correct me.
He
so.
said those are sneaker of the year. Shout out to the homie Rico.
It's not sneaker of the year, but it's definitely top 6.
He needs to come on the podcast. That's the homie, you know. You know what I'm talking about, right?
You talking Thespian?
Yeah, that's being that.
Thespian.
When he went to the D-backs game, he said he didn't hit, but you know,
Hey, but if this is in the streets,
you know. But he said he could have, you know.
right, listen to the show too.
Yeah, right. She listens to the Sneak This podcast. I appreciate it. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Number
You didn't let
5.
him hit, but we appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm blowing. Well, you know, but under your own choice. You know. Anyways.
Alright.
Number 5.
Throwing a lot of people under the
Number 5. Packer Ultra Boost Consortium 1.0s. They're just regular 1.0s, 3 colors. But I mean, come on, like 500 pairs, shock drop, shock drop. Take them down to the Paradise City.
What connection is he?
Something about yelling, dude. I want to go see Rocket Man. I love rock and roll music, though. Like the
Have
yelling.
you seen John Wick yet?
No,
I
saw
you
it.
better not have.
I saw it.
Yeah.
You saw Endgame though, right?
Yes, I did.
He hasn't seen Endgame, but he saw John Wick already.
John Wick. Fire!
If you haven't seen Endgame, you can't watch John Wick.
That
Alright,
that
too late.
with Holly Berry and those dogs.
Yo, what's your channel, fam? Dang.
That
previews.
scene was mad.
Yeah, he already told me the plot.
Looked like a video game.
It's about
Yeah.
dogs and Halle Berry. You already told me it.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I did say Harry. Number 4, Turbo Green ones. I wanted to put Turbo Green ones number 1, but
you
I
didn't.
did. Yes, I did. I wanted to put them number 1.
They're dope, but they're not number 1.
They can easily be a top 10 Jordan 1 of all time.
If it was a low, it might be number 1 on my
Stop
list.
it.
So.
No, if we made a top 10 Jordan 1 of all
Low's
time,
not better. We just got done talking about Union low.
No, no.
Lows are
better, better, and prefer to wear are 2 different things.
It'd be better.
All right. Number 3.
There are 2 different things, but it'd be both. I mean, I
Number
don't know if you
3.
say that.
Number 3. I got Travis Scott ones. All right.
That's a good number. I'm glad you.
Number 3. Oh no, they're not going higher than that. I really didn't want to put them in the
I
top
knew you
5,
weren't
but you
gonna
had
do
to. Number 2. I got the Sakai waffle, and I got the blue. I like the blue better than the green, but I like the green too. They both dope. And number 1.
Green one's better.
Vapor Max, Flea Market, Cactus Jack, Pirate Ships, whatever they're called. Them joints are fire. And for the record, that's a women's shoe. That's the sneaker of the year. For the record.
It's not sneaker of the year.
Right now it's sneaker of the year.
First half of the year.
One thing you left off, you're going to be very upset when I say it later. Very upset.
What, Purple Lobsters? I'm joking. Is that this
December.
year? Oh, okay. I thought RX Toys came out. It was last year. Somebody went mad. Shout out to Sneakers and Fox. He said we never give Puma any love, and we don't put any Pumas on our list.
The one Puma that I told you to buy is better, I think, than Toys, or it's close at least. The one that's the collab. I don't know. I have to look.
Oh yeah. I sent that to you. What are you talking about? From Feature?
You didn't?
They're like RS Sakaras or something. I sent that to you.
Man, you didn't send me nothing.
Shout out to Andy Todd too.
I told you about that.
Andy Todd had them dog walkers in his top 10. He had an eclectic list. I was like, I don't know about
Is that the one on the Instagram post?
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like,
his list was wild, and I appreciate it. Shout out to him.
You didn't send me
He
these.
also
I
had
sent these to you,
Tom
you
Sachs
freak.
on
You
his-
should have copied
Oh
them.
yeah.
Adder error. Yeah,
I'm
you should,
cool.
or Ader error, however you pronounce it.
Why do
You
I
should
gotta
cop.
do it though? How come you didn't cop?
Because the toys are very similar. Why don't I choose the same
I
shoes?
don't like the RSX. I like the way it looks. It's awful on my foot.
But I don't care about that. No, you need to wear it.
All right, what you got, Andy?
all right. Number 5. I got the Yeezy Glows on there. Those are dope.
5, they're dope, but 5 is high.
You see them? Oh yeah, I see them in person. I like them.
Yeah. Oh no, I love them.
Number 4, Travis Scott ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not hype enough to be number 1, or too hype to be number 1. I don't know.
I think that might be why we wouldn't put them there because and Brown too it's a weird choice for like a Jordan.
Yeah, I mean they got some dope elements to it, like the side pockets and
See, I never even knew that stuff was on there until like this last
pockets
drop.
for narcotics.
Yeah. Has anybody seen him in person yet?
No.
I haven't seen him in
Talking
person.
about Travis Scott?
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Number 3, Bread 4s.
Way too high.
No.
Them joints are trash.
You just mad because
Love them. I love them to death.
So then it should be number 1.
My shoe was built by one person. The other shoe was built by another person. That's what my Jordan 4s look like.
Yeah,
They look like that.
Two different colors.
Yeah, I think they sent me like the comparison, like the fake one and a real one. And they said, which is which? And they just said both to
Must
me.
have got it from sneakers and stuff.
Mine are
StockX.
Yeah.
All right, back to the sneak disc. Number 2, I have the Yeezy 350, the True Forms. Those are
tight.
dope.
Those are tight.
The European
I
ones.
don't like the misstitching.
Come on, man. Like I think every single one from now on is gonna be like
You
that.
might be right, but that's good for me because that means I don't need to buy them for myself.
Did Mr. Munoz get those?
Who knows? He buys everything.
He bought.
though.
Oh, man, he's rich. All right.
Hey, he's something.
And number 1, Jordan 1 Turbo Greens.
Number one. You got them right.
No,
Oh what?
because they're still not expensive, and I think I'll just get them when I get them.
Oh, don't do that. Don't wait. Watch. The Jordan 1 Turbos are that one that like you go to sleep one night, wake up, and they 380. Watch.
Yes, you think
Watch.
they top three.
Mine are still DS. I'm not wearing them yet, just in case.
Top threes took
Shout out to
7
Josh,
years
too.
to
Mine
get
are,
there,
them joints are fire. I haven't worn them yet because they're a size 10. I prefer a 9.5, so I might like swap with them. Somehow swap.
Those are dope. Like
Fire.
You're not swapping.
Absolute fire. Jordan, what's your number 5?
Number 5, Vapor Max Cactus Plant Flea Market. Women.
too low, though.
It might be too low, but
is that the real name?
But the top.
Yeah. It needs to
Sounds
be-
made up.
It needs to be in the top 3.
I just copied
Yeah.
and pasted directly from StockX. Number 4, Sakai LD Waffle Green. The green one's better than the blue.
Would you have your green one there?
7.
Oh, 7. You had it 4. All right.
Number 3, Travis Scott Jordan 1.
Dang, we're twinsies.
Number 2, how neither one of you had this on your list, I have no idea. Air Max 90 Off-White Desert Ore.
Oh, no. Not even top 10, though.
What?
They look nothing like the pictures. That's the reason why I don't have in my top 10. Honorable mention? Cool.
Oh, you smoking it.
No, Desert Ore pictures? Some of the most fire on-feet pictures I've ever seen in my life. Then when you saw real pictures without a filter, them joints look actual dusty ores. Them joints suck.
I'm just
They
sick
don't
of. I'm sick of Off-White. I'm just.
I'm not sick.
I think
of
everybody's sick of off.
Damn, you saw the 73-year-old lady that got rescued off the mountain.
I said that to you.
Well, you sent the gift though.
No, you had to click on the story.
Oh, see, I watched
It was
the
the
video.
gift with the link.
Oh my
It was
god!
from Deadspin,
Was that
which
here?
is hilarious because it was
Was that
spinning.
here?
It was here,
Yeah, it was.
bruh. Imagine
On Camelback, I think that's somewhere right there.
Imagine getting hurt on a mountain, thinking like, "Oh my god, I might die." You get rescued,
Relief.
bro. You relief. She was strapped in like a Native American baby. Dude. She was like this and was spinning out of control with the propeller in sync. Did you see the guy in the helicopter with his foot trying to stop the rope? I almost died. He was kicking the rope like, God, he was kicking the rope. Well, I'm about to put that video right here while we talk about this.
She's still gonna be spinning, but
Bro. And they said,
she's still spinning right now.
They got her. She said she had no effects. You know, she was screaming like, ah! Damn. I'm putting that video right here while we talk about it, bruh.
I know you would be
I would never get in a helicopter. One,
She probably was passed out. She probably didn't even know what's happening. Huh?
she probably passed out from G forces.
I saw somebody say like, "Oh, when you wake up at 4 a.m. hungover."
That joint looks so crazy. Anyways, what you got at number 2?
No, that was
number 2.
Your entire helicopter story is number 2. And number 1, Jordan for Black Reds.
What? You haven't even wore them yet.
It doesn't matter. You act like I'm not gonna. That's my favorite shoe of all time. I'm not gonna put that number 1.
No, you shouldn't.
Crazy, huh?
All right, you put that as number 1.
Yes.
Come on, man. That shoe's been out.
You would be disappointed in me if I didn't put it number 1. What are you talking about?
I would be disappointed if it wasn't on your list, which I was gonna say for the end of my disappointment, but you snuck it in at the top. All right, that's our top 10.
Those are pretty fire top 10s.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, they're all almost identical, just switched around a lot. Like,
You hating on Bodegas is weird because you like that shoe too, and the colors are not that weird for you to be hating.
no, the colors is not that fire to make it $900. Huh?
You absolutely
It's
right.
gray. It's gray with a purple in.
Relax. You're right. I'm not paying $900, but we made a top 10 of a mediocre 5 months. What I mean, what do you expect?
The crazy thing is most of these shoes came out in May.
To be completely honest for you,
Really?
Yes,
Dang.
Yeezy gloves.
if you really
Both
thinking about it,
Sakais,
like that Travis Scott. Listen,
Jordan 4,
May might be the greatest release of sneaker month of all time.
Vapor
you need to
Max.
chill out.
Vapor Max May too.
That,
What else?
That Travis Scott in a good year probably is not even in the top 10.
Packers.
Let's just be honest here.
Wait. I'm
LA
sorry.
to Chicago.
In
Chicago.
a good year, that
Woo,
Travis
swipers.
Scott 1 is
And
probably
swipers.
not even in the top
All came
10.
out in May.
All these came out in May. Well, you say Travis Scott top 10 all time?
No. In a good sneaker year, that Travis Scott 1 is not even in the top 10. So that's why I'm saying,
What's
like,
a good sneaker year to you?
I'm not going to say an actual year, but what I'm saying is
I will.
that shoe, the reverse swoosh is not good enough to me to make it on the Pantheon or whatever that people want to put it on. Union 1s, both colors, shit all
Oh,
over
of course. Blow them out the water.
It's not even close.
Not even
They literally
close.
took 2 different shoes and put it together, and the stitching is visible on there. That's fire.
Yeah, that's
Now
super
the
fire.
clothes is trash. That's a different story.
They're just Jordan clothes. They regular.
Yes,
The jackets are
from
fire
actual
though.
96.
The jacket's fire though.
and baggy as you should have been worn in.
But that's
96.
fire.
That's not fire in
No,
2019.
all warm-up suits should be baggy. No.
No,
Yeah, it should be.
No.
Yeah, it should be. Unless you're wearing an Adidas soccer suit, then okay, then it should
no,
be
they
thin.
should just have stretch material. I'm not saying it should be skin tight. I'm
Should be
just saying
nylon.
it shouldn't be. Okay, you shouldn't be wearing a double X or whatever you used to wear in
Stop.
'97. All right.
If you're representing that era, yeah, you should.
Why would you be representing that era?
Because,
It
man,
makes no
union,
sense.
Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, May 2019. Best
Might
month
be
of
the
sneakers.
greatest sneaker month of all time. I'm gonna go back and do some research on sneaker months, dude. Did you hear everything that came out in May? It's almost everything on our list.
That's fine, but we just agreed that most of those wouldn't even. I mean, it's not even. Look, cactus plants, fire. Sakai, fire. What else from there would be on
In May?
a different year?
Packer?
No, a different year.
Packer
But that
1.0?
wouldn't be on a different year. Think about all the Ultra Boosts that came out in the past.
Red 4s.
Brad Forrest.
It would be on my list, but you hated on it, so it wouldn't be on your list.
I have it 3.
I wear
What
Brad
else?
Forrest
Let
more
me
than
see that
you.
list. Let me see my list back. Man.
Not, I think even the bodegas came out in May.
The Amy Leon Dior doors probably would be.
Okay, have you
Travis
seen?
Scott's not.
Have you seen the Amy Lee on Dior's?
I don't know. Like in person, I don't think.
No, I mean just at all. It's just a grade 997 or whatever it is. It is not fire.
There's something wrong with it.
No, there's something wrong with you if you think that one and that bodega should both be in the top 10 of the year. There's something wrong with you.
You put blazers in your list. What are you talking about? Like not even a collab blazer. This is a regular blazer.
First of all, it was a 1977
Actually, you know what?
blazer.
You know what shoe we forgot? Matter of fact, green Vapor Max. What is that shoe called? Ultra Boost 19. Green, white and green.
Ultra Boost. Oh man, those suck, man. They cool, but they suck.
I know you are not calling that consortium one suck.
If you didn't buy it, they suck. Look.
We're none of us paying $200 for it. What are you talking about?
You're the boost.
But when it goes on sale,
you should have bought it.
Okay, first of all, I got stuff shipped directly to me that says swoosh knob on it, so F you. I'm not
Yeah, look at
name,
you.
though.
Look at you. Should.
Matter of fact, you need that.
You don't got. Oh, you got two Adidas on here. We got Adidas on our list. The problem with the Adidas we have on our
I'm
list.
the one who put the fire honorable mention on there that you were like, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I said we got. The thing is that with all of us with our Adidas, they're all the same. Like it's either an old Ultra Boost or it's a Yeezy 350 that's been out for what the last 3
I
years.
refuse to put Yeezys on there. New Yeezys are trash.
You crazy though. You could have put Sesames on here.
Sesames came out last year.
Yeah.
Oh
last
really?
year.
Dang, man, the year is going by fast.
Sesames don't belong on the top 10. I don't say the Sesames wasn't on my top 10 last year.
How do you remember? I know you don't remember that. You don't remember nothing. So you gonna sit there and tell me that? I bet Sesames are in your top 10 last year.
not.
You wanted Sesames more than anything. You talked about Sesames before, like they even had a release date.
Yeah, but I would have. That's because I wanted Oxford tans, but they're not the same. They're not the same color. I wish it was the same color. But
you had
really, what I
Oxford
wanted
tans.
was olives. If they would have had olives, I would have kept them.
Oh, that's right. No, you wouldn't.
So I wonder how many of
I
these are going
would've.
to be on our list at the end of the year.
Definitely
yeah.
Vapor Max will be
And
on
I
there.
just sold Volts or whatever they're called.
Do you
So if them
think
joints
any
go
of
like
these-
this? I'm fighting.
Vote what? Oh, any of these will be on your list at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Vapor Max.
Number one, obviously. Probably Sakai, probably Vapor Max. We'll see with Travis Scott's because if a 4 comes out, that one's bumped and the 4 is
Oh,
in.
of course. That'd be blown out of the water if that comes out.
Amy Leon Dior might be in a door.
Stop it, man. I've never heard you bring those up on this podcast.
Yes, you have.
Ever.
We talked about it when they came out.
No.
I said the yellow tongue one is better. Yes, we did.
That must have just been like releases. Like
You're probably right, but we spent more time on it than just saying like, oh, that's fire.
you wrote yellow tongue. Like, look, them
Copied that joint straight from StockX.
that yellow tongue and like the
told you.
parentheses.
Is there a blue
That's how
tongue?
they have it on the website.
Man, so you didn't type this, you little liar. I even typed it up. You copied and pasted
it directly. No, I didn't. I said I used Excel to make the list. Copied and pasted directly.
Right, and you said I typed one up. Anyways,
Yes, because you thought I meant a typewriter.
shout out to Andy Green. Oh, Legend PHX. Legend opens up this weekend. Shout out to Charles. I'm gonna go up there. Opens at 11. If you got the time to hit it up, it's in Avondale. Go to the website legendphx.com.
Well, you could copy me something.
Now
I'll
look,
be out of town.
well, Desert Wars are there, size 10,
That's
for
not my size. Though.
$475.
That's not my size.
I know that. I'm just telling you.
If he got any of those on,
He
my
got
list,
some
my
steel
size,
deals in the front. There's a pair that, shout out to Shanghai. He wants me to try to get for him. The women patent leather blue chills.
Why don't you just text him and just get them?
Things have already been
Hey, he's not trying to use his clout.
things have been
had to sneak this.
and put in
How
place.
could he not get that for himself?
No. He look.
Jay's
Charles
probably
is
got
a-
3 pairs of them.
Matter of
That's
fact,
fine, though.
you know who I was seeing it today. Think about today. You know who? I'm gonna forget about it now.
I might wear these just to drive home.
You know who Jay looks like? Jay looks like China Mac.
Oh, you do kind of like China Mac.
Exactly like China Mac.
He do
I
kinda
seen it
like
today.
China
I was
Mac.
like, is that Jay?
I bet Jay don't even know who China Mac is. China Mac is a real gangster though. China Mac was gonna kill.
I mean, he says he is. We don't really.
He
know.
said he was gonna
went to
kill
jail.
Timmy the Ghetto. Tim the
Oh,
Ghetto.
not him. The other
Oh.
one, the other rapper, Jin or whatever.
Oh, Jin.
Jin
Yeah, he
from
was gonna
Fast and
kill.
Furious?
Yeah, he was gonna stab Jin.
He said he shot at him or something, but the bullet didn't go out.
Oh,
The
yeah,
bullet-
jammed.
bullet,
They were in a bathroom,
I mean, that's
huh?
a story, but
That was a real story.
I'm just
Jin
saying.
talked about it. Jin had talked about it a long time ago. I have actually, I don't know.
Jay looks
He brought it
exactly
up,
like
but
China
Jin had disappeared. Anyways, you do like China Mac, man. All right, appreciate Andy coming through. Appreciate the
follow
swipers.
my new Instagram too.
Oh yeah, he's on Instagram now.
Woo,
Not
3
just
years.
jerseys and things.
Yeah, 3-year hiatus.
You selling jerseys?
Yeah.
Jersey selling?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
isn't
They doing good?
But wait, isn't the name of the Instagram jerseys and things?
No, he has a separate one
I
now.
have a separate one now.
Yeah, but isn't it?
I wasn't running
Maybe
that
you're
one.
only wearing jerseys in the thing. What is it?
Jerseys and things, and then what is it, Mr. Andy Green?
It's Mr.
Yeah.
Green Fine
I
Things.
could have
Mr. Green Fine Thing.
Fine Things.
jerseys.
With
I could have sworn it's all
Vines.
jerseys.
Yeah, with Z's instead of S's.
Follow him.
Follow me. Greg will put it right here.
I'll put it right there.
Right here.
You are jersey selling?
Yeah.
Where you find all them jerseys at?
Just I can't give away my
Still had
secrets.
a Speedy Claxton jersey for the Sixers. I'm like, what's a Speedy Claxton
Did you
jersey
hear what
from?
Jay had to go to get Drake that jersey?
Oh, I got a quick story. That dude hit me up the day afterwards. The guy that sold it to Drake and asked me to buy the jersey in my profile picture from me.
What jersey?
The AC green white jersey.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
same guy? Oh, really?
I didn't know who he was, and I started looking at his feed, and it had the thing about that whole story, and that was him.
Did you sell it?
No.
Did you hear the story?
Yes, I heard the story. He drove to like Ontario or somewhere. Actually, I made that up, but I heard
No,
the story
did.
though. Oh, Ontario, yeah.
Toronto was in Ontario.
It is?
Anything?
I know nothing about over the border. I've never been. I went to Canada on accident. I went to Vancouver. We drove extremely too far, and we was like, whoops, and we came back around.
Yes, and you didn't have to show your
And
passport.
dang, they wouldn't let
No,
George
we
in.
got to the border, and my dad was like, oh, shoot, and we turned back around. I'm not joking. That's a true story.
And they wouldn't even let George in Canada.
They went and they said, and the men on the horse were like, oh, yeah, you got. We turned around, left, and went back to Washington.
You've seen dudes on a horse in a red outfit. You are not in the United States of America.
That was until we got to the border. I didn't see them prior. They weren't just bucking down the street.
So you didn't really
They're
go to
chasing you.
Vancouver then. You just went across the border thing and turned
and made a
around.
U-turn. You're right.
That's not Vancouver. That's just Canada. Vancouver is a city inside Canada.
I mean, look, that was Vancouver. Isn't Vancouver on the border? Look, I don't care. I've been to
No,
Canada.
man.
I've been to Canada on accident.
You went upstairs.
Not many people can say that. All right.
Yes, Vancouver Grizzlies is like just right on the other side of the
Wait, where you be finding jerseys at?
I found it in a bunch of places. I
You can't
thrift.
tell your secret.
Yeah, I mean, I thrift. I mean, the thing is everybody and their mom's doing vintage now.
Everybody.
I've been doing
Not
this
I, sir.
for 3 years, but every shop now,
Not I. Thank you.
every shop now is doing vintage and stuff. So
This shirt is a vintage.
You got
Old
better.
Navy.
You got better prices than I see a lot of places, though. I'll tell you that. Because there's
Well-
someone that I'm like, oh, yeah, that got to be a grip. It'd be like 40 shipped. I'm like, oh, that's decent.
everything free shipped.
Dang.
Follow me, find me.
I feel kind of dumb. I don't know what jersey that is.
Oh,
Terrell Brandon.
come on, no, it's not Terrell Brandon. I know what it is,
Crazy.
and I didn't even look on the back. Come on, number 9.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Derek.
Come on, stop it. Not Derek Anderson. Not Sean Kemp.
Why would I be wearing it?
Yeah, come on. Think why he be wearing it. Number
It's
9.
got to be a Suns player then.
Suns
Who the
player.
hell
Number
played?
9.
Sean Marion? Who played? I mean, who?
Bruh,
I have
don't
no
make me
idea.
throw-
Thunder Dan
I didn't
Marley.
know Dan Marley played for the Cavs.
See, you know nothing about sports. Though.
Yeah, okay.
You
Yes,
in that
me of
bar
all people.
rooting. George is one of the only people I know that like he'll root for a team he has know nothing about, but he'll root like he'll root for.
Nah, but that's only if one of my friends, that's his team.
Well, you were losing your mind in that bar for Cincinnati baseball. All right, I was
Phil's
like,
team,
yo,
what you-
chill.
I mean, I'm being
Why
nice,
is Phil's team Cincinnati baseball? Did he go to Cincinnati?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
George
sums
just
that up.
What are you talking about?
He didn't say that
I'm a
to
nice
me.
guy.
All right.
George just doesn't like when analytics don't match what he sees out there.
And,
Yeah.
100%.
You know what? It's funny because like this
I
week
got mad about the lineup today. The
this-
lineup, I
this-
posted all the D-backs pictures today. The Dodgers had 10 base runners and 2 runs.
the D-backs played 3 games against the Dodgers. George only made like 2 tweets this whole series, and that's
I
like
seen one.
that's like crazy for George.
Because
During one game, he'll send like 20 tweets out, and he'll retweet himself.
Yeah, he'll be sitting there randomly tweeting about
See,
the
told you.
Dodgers and
I only retweet
Padres.
myself if what I predicted. if it comes true,
You're like, damn, I'm
retweet.
smart.
what was the most recent one?
You said something like something, man. See, there was something
Nah,
like
there was a recent
Muncie.
one though.
yeah, it was
about,
something ridiculous.
The Champions League final when I said Liverpool.
Oh yeah,
smash
yeah.
him.
That's right.
Yep.
George's
Yeah,
like,
right.
Max Muncy.
George
What are you
pats himself
doing?
on the back.
Bruh, he struck out 7 at bats in a row. Against right-handed pitching. What are you doing?
Okay, first of all, you act like that's like insane in baseball. Like
I mean, has anyone else struck out 7?
Yeah, Alex
He
Avila.
might be the first person this year, and he doesn't even strike out a ton.
Alex Avila just did.
Well, he hit a single or walked. He
had a walk today.
He walked tonight in the 10th inning or whatever. So how they didn't score in that inning, I have no idea. They bunted into a force out.
When All-Star break cracks off, then I'll be baseball prime. Although I've been watching a lot of baseball, though. Huh?
When there's nothing else on, I'm going to watch baseball. I mean, I'm not even watch baseball. Just follow baseball.
What's the score? Let's get the heck out of here. Everybody, Andy, appreciate it. George, appreciate you coming through. Shot drop! Take me down to